Whatever.
Let's be interesting without Jado, but okay. The show must go on.
All of a sudden, the Hammer's a lot more amiable.
He's been amiable to everyone else.
Son of a bitch.
Anyone he doesn't perceive as a potential threat to his, power.
His pack.
Yeah. His club is bigger than Jado's. We got it.
Wow.
His bite is worse than the bark on his trunk of weapon that he wields.
Got it in one.
Right
really.
then.
I'm gonna eat a chocolate bunny while we do this, and I need to bring Audacity up. That's a good thing too, right?
Yep.
How audacious.
I'm gonna eat this entire fucking chocolate bunny.
God
Okay, so
damn
while
it.
we're getting things pulled up, has anyone else
chocolate
not
bunny on
really?
bagel.
Anybody else what, Blackhawk?
Is anyone else kind of over the PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds and all those type of games? Like maybe it's just not my wheelhouse of games. But
you mean Running Simulator 2000?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that's exactly what it feels like. I'm just getting so bored watching it.
Wait, what is
I know
this?
people that have just hundreds of hours. So the newest one is PlayerUnknown's Battleground, I think. But before it was what was the
Look at this innocent.
H1Z1,
Yeah, H1Z1, that's what it
then it was
was.
all the Arma hype, and then
Yeah.
I mean, I just watch Soviet Womble, and I just get enough of my arm. I
First-person
get enough.
shooter survival type game?
Well, no, it's basically it's not even really survival. Basically, you run as a pack and then you just kill each other off, and you do it over and over again. And it's not really anything dynamic about it. It's just whoever finds the other people first and kills them.
yeah. And when you die, you lose all your stuff, and you respawn as like a naked human being, and you
Yeah.
to refine stuff again. So what a lot
It's
of people
just-
do, they like to like spawn or like to camp the sites where a lot of loot is, and then they just abuse it.
Yeah, and like 60% of the game is just running to the next spot.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's
I mean,
so hyped up.
If you guys have watched Soviet Womble on YouTube, yes or no? I'll post it in the group
I'm
later.
not going to watch it.
No, it's a guy who's got like a really, really funny group, so he just does like montages of like all the shenanigans they get into.
Still probably not going to watch it.
Oh,
But it's
is it Arma? Is that what he's playing?
yeah, it's Arma.
Okay.
It's Arma 3.
Well,
He's got a few other
Arma's
ones,
at
but I
least-
mostly watch his Arma one.
Right. Arma at least has been established and has like a decent like player base that's been behind it. The other two is just, ugh.
Those guys
All
are
right.
like really heavy RPers. Like they get crazy into it.
Yeah.
I forgot how do I pop out chat from Twitch? I forgot.
The little option wheel.
You don't chat and Twitch pops you out.
Oh.
Twitch chat pop you up.
Oh.
Twitch, chat, pop,
Dude, it's a duck with quack problems.
Quack with duck problems.
Why is that option not there for me? Am I stupid? I'm stupid. Like this has got to be I'm stupid.
Is it an ID 10 tier?
You click this. Is it chat settings button? Yeah. Ah, I see what happened. I'm an idiot. Yep. Nope. Totally an idiot. And there we go. Did it. All right. Cool.
So, okay. We don't know where Jado is, which is kind of worrisome. Literally, we have no idea where Jado is.
I'm sure it'll show
But-
up.
Yes.
eventually.
Or
Well,
he's
his jaw is broken, so.
or he's been kidnapped by the Yakuza. And, well,
That's
we
What's Japan doing in the middle of Ohio?
no.
What-
What
the
is
Yakuza?
Jado doing with the Yakuza to get a deal so bad that they came to America to go find him?
He made a deal
That's
they
the
couldn't
question.
refuse.
Man, that app.
listen,
that he's been
you're
working
gonna
on-
ask him what he does for he says he works in startups.
Some of them involve killing people. It's fine.
Does Jado have both his pinkies? I need to know now.
Yes, he does. Last
All
I
right.
checked.
Wait, what was this whole thing in Cincinnati about?
I mean, he works in two different cities, Columbus and Cincinnati. So
Yeah.
he was going to be working out Cincinnati tonight, and that was what he told us. And then there has been no word of the Jado.
Interesting.
At least this bunny's almost gone.
At least the bunny is almost gone. All right, one moment.
Chocolate motherfucking.
Well,
Chocolate rabbits.
the show
Today-
must go on at the moment then.
Day after holidays are the best.
I will just have, we're just going to deal with Asheron meekly cowering from the bitch slap that the hammer gave him.
Oh, rip.
So, shall we get ready for the Phil's warming up?
Oh man, I gotta find my voice. Hold on.
Phil looks like what I imagine.
Oh
a
shit! I have to do a voice. I forgot about that.
Yep.
That chocolate bunny might fuck you a little bit.
Drop it down.
You know, you say the chocolate bunny's gonna fuck me up, but I don't think it is, laddie. I think it's gonna make the mucus build to the back of my throat just right to get, I don't know, a little bit more gusto.
A little bit more.
Oh, cheer, you're a beautiful animal.
I don't know about that. All right, can we
Then you're-
record?
Are you vegetable or mineral then?
You know what? I don't want to play this anymore. This shit just got weird. All right.
As usual, I win.
He's a crystal carrot. There you go.
Let us know and record.
All right. So we're gonna do the once again. We're gonna count down from 3, 2, 1. Recording.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Hey-oh.
Lashak is recording. How about Kargan?
I guess I'm recording.
Chira.
Yeah, I'm here and eating chocolate. It's delicious.
All right, Phil.
Oh yeah, I'm doing just grand today.
Okay. Blackhawk.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, Tasty.
That's all I got.
I'm here.
I'm here. That's all I got, guys.
All right, let's redo it. That was really crappy from you. We need something hilarious
No.
and quirky
No,
Ah,
on
It's
the
been done.
spot.
we're going forward. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
All right.
Welcome again, everyone. We are here for episode number 44, or the 4th episode of the new group of T-Force RPG. It's a long story.
Same group, new characters.
Same group, new characters. That's right.
Yo.
Same face, different name. I will shock here again for more of our schmuckery and tea-fappery and shenanigans. Where we last left off our group of new intrepid adventurers, they had tarried off into the woods and found a hunting party of lizardmen engaged in some sort of ritual. And they battled them and came out victorious with some injuries along the way. And we're going deeper into the woods to search for signs of the lizard man's tracks. So, where we come back into the game this week, you are all had rested up a little bit, and we're venturing deeper into the woods after fighting the lizard men.
Long rest or short rest?
Short rest, last I heard. You guys only took a breather for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Just chilling.
As the 6 of you and the hammer venture deeper into the woods. Who is leading the way following the tracks?
Probably me and Bones again, I'm gonna guess.
Sure, why not?
Seems to work out so far.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to need a survival roll for picking up these here tracks.
Oh. I won't be great at that, but we'll see how this goes.
I got you.
And that's
Oh.
a 20 from the road.
Yeah, that's only a 15 on my end.
All right.
Show me them lizards, boy.
You, so Sig begins leading the way, like having found more lizard tracks that go deeper into the woods.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Oh, it is going to be spectacular as you begin transversing forward. It is still pretty early in the afternoon at this point as you're pressing through.
While we're traveling, can I pick up what look like helpful seeds, like plants that would be helpful?
Give me a survival roll.
Oh, this is what I've always
Oh
needed
yeah,
to do.
I also would be telling Sig the information I learned from the squirrel as well.
That is an 18.
Okay. Yeah, you can along the way basically grab out like, oh, here's some things that could help with this, and here's a little snack. And you actually manage to find some herbal remedies enough that you can hand off to Olivier to refresh one charge of Olivier's med pack.
Okay, cool. I'm like specifically also looking for I should probably fucking put my microphone in the right spot. I'm specifically looking for like stuff that could be, like wild root vegetables or things that could be grown back in the town since the farms are kind of fucked up, that I could like create a small garden near the church or something like that.
Okay, well, that sort of foraging would not be something you're going to be able to.
I mean, like I'll pick. I'm
run.
not planning on like getting a bunch of these on the run. Just like sparingly picking stuff up as I go. Like just so we see. It doesn't need to be anything big. It's just like if I opportunistically see one of these, I will pick one up.
Is everybody hearing the sound effects? Okay.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Oh yeah.
My
Excellent.
outside because my window is open and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, the
Fucking
squirrels are invading.
got lit. What? Just as a refresher, what did the squirrel tell you?
If I remember right, he told me that there were more lizard men going northwest. I forget. It's been about a week.
And
voice
Bones
from the sky.
literally has already forgotten.
This is so accurate.
Shit.
This is great as a DM. The fact that he's got 4 intelligence. If he doesn't remember for his character, odds are his character just forgot.
Yes, true.
So literally, Lashak, does that track? Is that the direction I'm heading?
Yes, you are
Oh, thank
heading
God.
deeper into the woods, going a bit northwest. Not specifically northwest, but
Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Right, and it's a squirrel, so it probably didn't know directions from Adam anyway, so.
Oh, it knows Adam, but that's
Oh,
beside
nice.
the point. Anyways, so you're gonna make your way through, and you're following these. And the tracks are pretty easy because it looks like this wasn't just a lizard man. This was a bunch of lizard men, and they were not subtle about their way going through. There are broken branches and torn up shrubs and footprints in the ground. It's once you started on the trail, you're like, oh, I don't know how to miss this.
Oh,
And-
that's not good.
So, yeah, and can I get a perception check from you, Sig?
Yes, sir. Perception.
I get nervous.
That's going to be a
Calls
5 on the dice.
Okay. So you guys begin pushing forward. Garrick, it isn't. You're continuing to follow this trail, and it's not long before you realize that you're going deeper into these woods than you have ever gone. And you're the most familiar with them of anyone in the town because you would come out for wood. But these are pretty large and deep forest. The brush is getting, like the trees, everything's getting overgrown closer together. The sun is being harder to see through the canopy, and the trees you're starting to see are getting older and older. But still, here's this clear path, easy enough that they basically trailblaze through it, not hiding any sign whatsoever. So after about, let's say, 2 hours of traveling this way,
That's a lot of traveling.
Shit.
into the woods. You're following this path, and can I get perception checks from everyone?
Sure. Quick thing, Lashak.
Ooh.
For me, once I traveled for an hour with following trails, following these guys, I can tell how many creatures were passed and how many and how long ago they passed.
Ranger shit.
Yeah,
Nice.
but
Good catch.
I'm not the one who's looking at the tracks right now. So if
Give me a survival roll.
sure, all right. So for perception, I got a 11 for survival. That's a 13.
Do
Okay.
you want me to toss another on the table, Lashak? I didn't roll it just in case, but
No, I need a separate perception from
Okay.
you.
that's an 18 on the face.
I got a 20 for perception.
I got
I got a
19.
19.
Okay. Well, those of you who got a 15 or higher perception,
So all of us.
Nope, I got 11.
um,
Oh.
The ranger doesn't.
He's
You're
too
coming-
enamored with the trees and how old they are.
I'm
you're
out of
coming-
home. I'm away from home. I'm scared, man.
you're coming up here, and you start to notice you pass a tree that has arrows sticking in it, like that were as if they were shot in the direction that you are walking towards. Because you didn't see them from the front tree, but as you're walking past it, you like look out the corner in your eye, and there's like 5 arrows sticking in this tree over here and 4 in this tree over there.
That's bad.
Can we see what kind of arrows they are? Can we discern if they're well crafted or if they're
Rudimentary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Give me a straight intelligence roll.
That's a 13.
I mean, they look handcrafted.
Yeah, all right.
No, they look like arrows just about anyone could have made, not necessarily like master artisan work. But it's made by someone that does know how to make arrows.
Okay. So it doesn't look like a twig with a rock on it.
Now, Garrick, as you've been filtering, you start to watch the patterns of the feet and there, and you start to get the idea that there had to have been somewhere around 50 lizard men that were going this way.
Yeah.
But as you have analyzed the tracks more, you notice, now Sig didn't see this earlier, but you notice that there are also tracks inside these that are going back, as in they went this way and went back towards the camp area, and only about 20 of them went back towards the camp.
So
Okay.
I motion for everyone to stop. Looking at these tracks, it seems that there's a total of 50 lizard folk that we could be dealing with. That's the first thing. Second is, from what I can tell, looking at these, is there's
You
You
in?
You keep cutting
We
out.
lost you.
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
about 30. All right, I'll try to speak a little louder. There's about 30 that have headed out into the forest, while maybe there's 20 that headed back. Maybe 14 now after we killed the 6 at the campsite.
Hey, boss, can you hear a way you can tell about how long ago these arrows may have been fired?
Is there any way I can tell how long ago these arrows have been fired? I don't think that's
I
possible.
don't think there is.
Can I check the air around them to see whether or not?
I'll tell you what. Give me a straight
This air has been
intelligence roll.
Why did you talk me into doing an intelligence roll? Like
I don't
that
know
is
if
not-
you're shooting arrows into a tree. I would imagine if they're deep enough, some sap would come out. But hey, that's just me.
You know what? I got 15 for an intelligence roll. Does that buy me anything?
I mean, you know arrows pretty well, but not like enough to forensically gauge how old they've been shot into.
Not enough
it.
to peer through space and time to fucking determine whether or not a shift in the air is noticeable at this point.
We're time cops.
Okay, hang on. Let me defend myself because y'all make me feel like I'm an idiot. I'm talking like if the arrows were fired deep enough, some sap would have been leaking from the trunk, which if the sap was fresh or like wet, it would have been recent. If it was dry, it wouldn't.
He has a pretty good logic behind this.
Sorry for trying to be smart here and leading on the druid who knows a lot of shit about trees. I'm sorry.
I back in character. I can't tell fuck all about when these arrows were fired.
It's everything I wanted and more.
All right, fine.
All right.
But if there's arrows fired this way and 20 lizard folk moved back towards the village, does this mean something attacked them and drove them back?
One of the Grayscales did mention that they formed more tribes together. They could have had warfare with other tribes and formed or destroyed them.
There was fighting here. There might be a body or two. Well, no, never mind. They eat each other. Never mind.
He was full of shit anyway.
So, I mean, question is, like, 20's still a lot, right? Like
20 is way more than what we just fought back there.
Yeah, like
no.
I don't.
On the other side of things, though, 20 is enough that the green scales could deal with them.
Okay, so I mean, do we default to the hammer on this one? Like, what do you think, my dude?
He stops. The hammer crouches down to the ground, begins kind of sniffing out the tracks.
Oh boy, man, he's really impressing me.
If they had gone back, and then we countered some that were challenging us, then they were probably just there to delay the others that left.
Okay, so you're saying, like, give them more time?
Yes.
Okay.
The grayscales are many. They sacrifice fanatically.
I mean, I'm cool with playing bow whack-a-mole with like 20 lizards if you guys are. I'm just trying to get a feel for the room right now.
Or outside, Sig.
I just put a hand on Sig's shoulder. and
Don't you have to be old somewhere else?
Yeah. Teaching you to use that sword.
Where do these tracks go again? Back to our village?
They were
Yeah,
leading
actually-
literally back to the hunting camp that you came from.
Nah.
So does that mean... So I guess that can mean one of two things. Either we encountered one hunting band that was encircling the town, or something came across them. Because we didn't see this many tracks coming through, right? Like, we would have noticed there were this many lizards that were coming through this area before.
Can I think back to the tracks that I looked at and the camp and see if...
Oh, there
It
were
looked-
tracks all over the place there. It was because they had been like
Well, they've been
dancing-
doing like doing a
dancing
dance.
around the fire. It has been very. None of your checks at your time there gave you any indication of numbers.
Yeah.
Fair.
That would have been really difficult to figure out.
Either way, it looks like we might be getting close to something big. So, whichever way we go, we better be ready to fight more grayscale.
If there are 20 of them, we should not engage in them. Those numbers do not favor us well. Even though we do have the hammer and I with you all.
That Bones included himself in that count.
I know.
Yeah, but we at least need to kind of scout things out. If they've got that one blue scale that's important to you guys, I forget the whole backstory on that. I don't think you told me, but that doesn't matter. We might need to figure things out. The sooner the better.
Totally, dude. But
How much
whatever.
daylight do we have left?
At this point, it's about like 4, 5 o'clock, and it's, spring. So you've got a good 4 hours of daylight left.
I'm cool with scouting ahead. Like, if we want to get a good read on what kind of numbers and setup they have, like, that's fine. I don't think I want to fight this out late into the afternoon, possibly night. Like, I think I'll be fine. I don't know about all of you.
I have no idea what that means, but either way, whatever.
I'm in agreement. I think we should find out. Maybe spend another hour or two traveling, and then head back to the village. See if we can get there.
Yeah, all right, let's go.
Nope, we do that.
Montage.
You all press on. I am going to go back and relay to the rest of the tribe.
Oh, we're definitely not fucking fighting now.
Stay safe, Hammer.
He just kind of nods respectfully to old Garrick and glares at Asheron, who kind of just,
Can we just call him middle-aged Garrick? He's not that old.
Life expectancy right now he is.
Trying his best, Garrick, might also apply.
Trying his best. So the hammer then slinks off very quickly into the woods and not that quietly.
He doesn't really slink as much as he just trudges off.
Yeah, he just trudges off. There's like a bush in his way and he just tears it out of the ground.
Starts smacking trees with his hammer on the way out.
So you guys begin continuing forward. And the path kind of, it's not a straight path, but there's like twists and turns around like landmarks. You pass a large tree, and I just noticed that the sound ran out.
The birds done fucked off.
The birds
They
fucked
got
off.
quiet when we got quiet.
That's actually pretty good timing in that regard. But, and you pass this, you're starting, there's this large, just like boulder, roughly about 15 feet tall and about 12 feet wide, with, I'd say about a 20-foot diameter. Like, it's just this huge rock in the middle of the forest.
Is it on a hill?
No,
Would I know it as a landmark?
no, you've never been this far.
Okay.
Look,
But
guys,
it definitely
it's a rock.
sticks out. Yeah. Huge, gigantic rock.
And how
Can
far in
I-
front of us is it?
What's that?
How far in front of us is this rock?
It's about the edge of your vision, like you're traveling through this wood, so it's probably about 60 feet in front of you right now.
Okay. Do you guys want me to scout ahead and go see if I see anything?
Do you want to get on top of the rock? I can boost you up.
I mean, I could probably do it myself, but yeah.
I'm gonna be checking our flanks to see if there's anything sneaking up on us. I don't like large, ominous rocks that are just kind of in front of us.
Sig, I'm going to follow you about 30 feet behind, just in case.
Sounds good. Yeah, so I'll make my move over to, I'm gonna go 30 feet, and can I kind of look around and see if there's anything, like, because I want to be cautious about this, especially if this is a marking point for something.
Totes drawn out my heavy crossbow too, because I don't trust this rock.
One guy doesn't trust a cow, one guy doesn't trust a rock.
We're all so jumpy.
This game's a shit show.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a perception check there, Sig.
Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. That's a 17.
Okay. As you kind of like get close and look around, you do see immediately. You almost jump because you see right there, leaned against the rock next to a bush, a gray-scaled lizard man. But then immediately, as you double take a look at it, you notice that it is like pin-cushioned with arrows, and dead, laying slumped against this rock.
Nice. Also worrisome. So I'm actually going to stop my halfway there. And I'm going to try to flag back to Garrick, and I'm going to bring him up. I'm just like flag him up to look at me, and I'm going to do this.
Do what? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put my finger up to my mouth. Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Appreciate it.
Signal to be quiet.
Why doesn't everyone just watch me so they can see my fucking face? God.
Podcast land.
Totally kidding. Yeah, I put my finger up to my mouth and just kind of signal Garrett to come forward and look at this with me, and just say, "Hey, what do you think of this?"
Why you
Yeah,
did, man? I'm over
I
there
make
trying
my
to
way
charge
forward.
when they're fired.
I'll make my way forward stealthily and take a look, and then think back to anything that I've heard from Serent Lee or Zax kind of regarding this area. If they've given any warnings, if we know of anything in the forests.
No, they've never talked really about the forest. It's been there. It's a big woods. You've never had to go that far into it, and mostly the town is just kind of kept into its tiny borders. Because going too far, there's the lizardman tribes, or you get to the raiding tribes even further off from there. The whole reason that Elmshire has prospered as well as it does is because it is not well known and is in a tiny little pocket corner all to itself.
With the dragon.
Right.
Send to help.
So people were very much inclined to stay in and let that be.
Are there any tracks leading up to the rock? How many?
Yeah, you're still following those large the tracks go right by the rock.
Okay.
I'd like to investigate this body and see about how old it is and how long it's been dead.
I'm guessing everyone joined me at the 30-foot point so we can see the body. Am I correct? I mean, surveying the party.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like everyone's walked
Okay.
up.
Before we go any further, let me go up and check it just in case. And I want to run up to that area just to make sure there's nothing like trapped or anything like waiting there by the rock.
Are you sneaky running?
Yo, you know it. I'm gonna put my arms behind my back and
Don't do that,
ninja
please.
run
No,
like there's a
no,
chicken sandwich
no.
waiting for me at that rock.
No,
Boss,
You mean-
I could kill him from here. Just one shot.
please,
No one has to
please
know.
make it stop.
I'm gonna again do the move
14
like
and
30
proud.
feet behind him, like kind of in between. The rest
Okay, there's only 30 feet between him and the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if
Then I'll
you
be
want
like
to
at the
stay
halfway
30
point.
feet behind him, don't
You're in
move.
the same spot you're at, yeah.
I stay 30 feet behind him then.
Okay.
I remain. How do you want me to do it?
Give me a stealth roll.
Old Garrick's doing
that's
that
a
right
20
click
still.
follow.
All right. So you go kind of creep there. You duck behind. Like there's lots of trees for you to be able to like behind. And you just like
now.
yeah.
I see it as
pop
one of
up.
those things. He shows up behind like one tree and then we just pops out of another one without like some weird Scooby Doo shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's just suddenly like 20 feet further away.
It's like,
and then,
what the fuck?
then like 5 feet away from you, and then like 100 feet over the other direction, and then bam, he pops up right next to him by the falcon, the scimitar out, like push right at it, and the thing is not moving.
Okay. And is there anything like connected to the body or anything around it
Give me a investigation check.
that I can do?
Money, no whammies.
Investigation. That's a 3.
Proud of you.
I'm happy to be free.
There is a pile of there's a pool of blood matted leaves beneath it.
Gross. Cool. I look around a little bit and I wave everyone forward.
I move forward stealthily.
I think we all do.
Trying to keep an eye out around him because he went right to the body.
Okay. You guys make your way up there to the body. Where Sig is standing there, kind of poking it with a scimitar, like a kid poking like a dead body with a stick.
Don't poke that. I need to find out how long it's been dead.
Sorry, it's dead.
No, I need to know. All right, let me take a look at this and find out what the hell's going on.
I step away. I don't know.
So go ahead and give me a medicine roll for you to autopsy this corpse. More
You got it.
I like how we have a walking autopsy.
That's a 12.
Judging from about the way that he's like, he's bled pretty dry at this point. He's been here a few hours.
I don't know what's weirder, the fact that there appears to be some sort of infighting going on, but the fact they didn't eat him. Normally that's a thing they do, right, Bones?
If they have the time, yes, but they might have retreated and did not have time. Maybe what the grayscale said is partly true, at least.
So who... This guy got anything valuable on him?
Give me an investigation check.
All right, well, let's do another one of these rolls. All right, that's a 7. I'm doing worse by the second.
He's got about 6 arrows.
I take the arrows.
You pulled them out of his body.
I hand them over to old man Garrick.
So that he doesn't seem to be left with anything of value.
Well, all right. So, whatever the hell's going on, apparently grayscales are infighting, which, hey, that's a win.
You have to remember there are more than just our green scales and gray scales. There are other lizard folks around here as well.
Like blue scales.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
And there's red scales. And pink.
This then turns into a
Bones.
bit for 5 minutes where Bones starts listing colors that he knows.
Bones, how many
And
colors
ivory.
do you know?
And
How many
rainbow.
colors do you know, Bones?
If this becomes a Forrest Cup moment, I'm okay with it.
Red scaled lizard folk, blue scale lizard folk,
I don't know.
green scale lizard folk,
Tangerine
round
scale.
lizard folk, tangerine scale lizard folk. Anyways,
Good question, Garrick. How many tribes do I know of? Lashak? Shall I make an intelligence roll?
yeah, let's see how many you can remember.
But that's the biggest cop out that you don't know
wait,
shit.
Wait a minute, hold on. It's not how many he remembers, how many can he count up to, and can he actually comprehend the number?
True. Hey, not a bad roll. 15.
Hey, good job, buddy.
I did it.
Are lizards colorblind too? Like to know. Like that make things even more.
Actually, there really is only the lizard folk tribes in the area. There's of about 6, but they aren't all just like color coordinated like that. The green scales
Aw.
call themselves that, and so do the gray. But the others you go by different names that you have heard of, but you thought they were weird because. But the lizard folk really only come in like green, gray, and kind of brownish color scales, except for the rare blue ones. So there's not a whole rainbow of colored lizard folk.
There's no Skittles.
Sorry to burst your bubble, guys. We're not fighting a Power Rangers ensemble of lizard folk.
Well, I mean, they always taste the rainbow, so just eating each other.
Twitch chat. There's darker gray and lighter gray, and the darker dark gray. Yeah.
I mean, to a
Alright,
dog,
yeah.
they're definitely tasting the rainbow.
Anyways,
Okay. So, like, it's kind of odd, right? Like, from what we knew before, they were like amassing, and they were gonna come fight the town. So, were they just like bullshitting us?
Probably not. They probably have got differing ways of opinions on how things should be done. And I'm assuming, I'm not no grayscale expert, but if there's a disagreement and they can't come to a very civilized conclusion, they either kill each other or eat each other.
The hammer, he was saying that the ones we killed, they were meant as sacrifices. I do not know what this means, but maybe we have been led into a trap.
It was more of a stall tactic, but yeah, point taken. We should probably keep moving if we plan on finding anything before dark.
Sounds about right.
Not to mention, we didn't exactly leave anybody back to protect the town either.
Greenscale's got him just fine.
Yeah, they were preparing
So-
for war last we thought, and if anything, the grayscales were on the opposite side of the town, so the green scales would have to head through.
Is there anything interesting about this rock?
give me a perception check.
It's
I
just
knew
so
this was
large and like in the way of everything. I'm actually really curious. Perception go. Hey, that's a 24.
Oh, there it is.
Nice.
So you
Oh,
start looking over the rock real well, and
Oh, no.
that looks like there's some interesting carvings in this rock. You kind of look up, and it looks like, that looks kind of like a face, and that almost looks like features like deep set eyes and stern mouth, and it almost looks like, as you keep looking it down, it's like this outline, this whole rock seems to be like carved in almost like a humanoid shape that is like crouched down on the ground.
Did I just find forest porn? Is that what this is?
What is that supposed to mean?
It's pornography. Look, that's a person. Look, I pull boss over and I start explaining the features of this person that's crouched, all that.
Would I know what this is?
Give me a nature check.
It's a 13.
I mean, it looks like it's just a carved in rock, but the carving's really well done. But you've heard tale of and stuff you learned from your time in your past and the people that you studied with, of commanding the elements such as the earth to take shape into that of like a humanoid and animate and move.
All right, everyone, very quietly back up to the tree line. Right
There-
now.
There's
What's
trees all
wrong?
around us, Bass.
There's no tree
Everything's-
line. This is not a clear.
Everything.
Oh, it's not
This is in
clearing.
the
All right.
middle of the fucking forest.
Everybody back the fuck off.
I
Wait
begin
for-
to tiptoe very slowly backwards with my heavy crossbow still drawn. Very concerned.
Olivier backing up, tiptoes through the tulips.
I hate
Beautiful.
that song. I hate that song.
I hate that song too, man. Fucking Tiny Tim.
You back away, and you all, as you take in the look at the appearance of this rock, you all start to see the shape that Olivier mentioned, and you're all just kind of staring at it carefully and intently. It's its empty eyes, just like literally just like carved in like recess. There's nothing in them.
I want to move like around the rock like 30 40 feet-ish away from it, like just keep it in view and sort of like scope around towards the other end of it and kind of like be on the lookout on the way over.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
17.
So as you make your way around the rock very carefully, you suddenly as you get past it over onto the side, you notice that there are a shit ton of knocked over trees behind it. And behind this rock that was blocking your view is a scene of complete carnage. There are numerous trees knocked over. There are broken and twisted and battered lizardmen bodies all over the place. And at the end of it, you see even like large footprints in the ground, like huge, almost like 5 foot long footprints that lead up to where this rock is sitting in the ground. But and just scattered lizardmen everywhere. Quick count, and you're able to get, there's got to be at least a dozen or so dead lizardmen scattered around this thing.
Nice.
Well, I think we found what happened to our lizard friends.
Okay, so is it a friendly rock or is it a bad rock?
Depends on who summoned it here.
This can only mean one thing. The mountain did this. With that, I'm gonna walk on over to the bodies to see if I can see her body.
Give me a investigation as you begin going over the
God damn
bodies.
it. Okay. 2.
God damn it, Phil.
I know. Do I see
you go
anything
for-
blue?
You do not find any blue-scaled lizard
Okay.
folk.
I realize that's a giant rock, Bones, but like, it doesn't necessarily mean like the mountains around here are just summoning stuff to beat up lizard folk. That doesn't make any sense.
There is a reason why she's called the mountain. Look at that.
Are you talking? Oh, is her name the Mountain? That's awesome.
She was a very powerful shaman, unlike I. She could have conjured this rock thing to her defense.
Looking back and seeing the carnage, is it just like in its localized spot, or is there like, does it continue in maybe like the path?
Oh, it continues like in a not quite straight kind of curve around path going deeper into the woods. Give me a perception check, Mr. Garrick.
Sure.
Come on, Woody.
That's a 20.
Yeah, you look and you gaze past in there, and you know it's still some decent light out right now. As you peer further down, you look through these lines of broken trees, and your eyes almost do a double take. As you see past this line, there's more carnage going further back into the scenery. And looking further back there, you see what looks like a stone building just covered in overgrowth at the very back of this line, about 200 feet back.
Hey everyone, and I kind of motion forward and point towards.
Before I head over there, I just want to check to see if there's any more blue-scaled body parts on any of the grayscales. Apart from a hand.
Okay, real quick, everyone, we're going to take a small... Jado just messaged me, and he's going to be getting on. I don't know why he was late, but he is coming to join the party.
Yay.
So just heads up.
Should
Wait,
we
no,
end the
I've just
recording?
been here the
When he gets,
been here
yeah,
like-
no, we're going to keep going until he gets on. But when he does, can everyone please like mark in their recording what time when we stop to greet him and yada yada yada.
I mean, we can
all
literally
just
take a
say
break and
hi,
just-
Jado, at the same time.
Oh yeah, that works. Too.
Yeah.
Anyways, just so we have a good mark there. Okay, so yeah, so you search over, you go from body to body to body, and they are all.
Okay, just want to double
None
check.
of them are blue. You do not find the mountain. You don't find her familiar scent.
I mean, if we're sitting here searching bodies for garbage, like, do any of them have anything of use?
Give me an
I
investigation.
like how we just ignore Garrick and we just start searching bodies.
I'm
Hey.
sure Garrick has like walked past part of the carnage. Everyone's looking around the bodies, and he's like, guys, guys," and everyone's
No,
like looking around the bodies.
I rolled a 16. What do these broken bodies have?
Alongside the standard shield, like makeshift shield and javelins and such, you only find one thing of particular standing out interest, and it is one of them is clutching in its hand a like rolled up piece of animal leather, like a hide. That when you take it out and roll it, it looks like a really odd map.
Huh.
I'm really good with maps.
Are you? Well, can you translate this?
I want to look at the map. Map real bad.
So,
As you look over the map, give me an intelligence roll, because this was drawn up for lizard folk by lizard folk.
Oh, fuck. That's a 7, so I just throw it at Bones.
So it's got a lot of odd things like, 17 elk strides and like
I hate
weird.
this map already. I don't want to even see it. I've lighted it on fire. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But it does,
leather, are you crazy?
however, while you can't make sense of directions, it does roughly look like the woods in this area, the spot where the town should be, and other kind of odd markings further north from there.
Is there anything where the tower thing that Garrick motioned towards is?
Looking at that, yeah, there is an X, as in that would be the destination.
Oh.
Wood.
All right.
Guys, there's this really nice building over here. I think we should check it out.
No, hold on, Garrett. We're trying to discern this map.
one
There might be
second.
something interesting in the area.
Walks toward it.
Okay, so at about 45 minutes, I see we have a Jado. Is that right?
Hey, Jado. He's a
Jado.
Hey
Yeah.
guys.
What's up?
Welcome.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll talk about that off the air eventually.
No,
Okay,
don't worry. You
well-
were just shy because the hammer bitch slapped you too next week.
Yeah, that's why I haven't been talking.
He did break your jaw last week, so.
Yeah, that's true. I was just role playing it real hard.
real
Next
hard.
level RP.
Well, then, get yourself on here. Basically, they've been venturing further into the woods for
On
a
a
few
rock
hours.
monster.
Few hours now, and they find what seems to be a now inanimate large earth elemental.
Oh, is that what
very
that is?
large.
Yeah.
I maintain it's forest porn.
I mean, that's in character description. I'm just catching up for the speed of.
Yeah.
And now they found this large scene with multiple dead lizardmen, broken trees, and a path leading up to a very old stone-looking building where Garrick is trying to get everyone's attention, but they're all looking at dead bodies in a really shitty map painted onto animal hides that they found.
Unconcerned with the map, I'm going to say that Sig took the eye agate and is now scrambling up the earth elemental and trying to set it into the eye hole of the
Whoa,
No.
now. I have the eye
Eyeball.
agate.
What?
Yeah.
You sure?
Wait, no, I don't.
Wasn't
Okay,
there
never mind.
two?
You
Go.
don't?
Wait.
Suck it, nerd. That's mine.
God damn it. I wanted that. Okay. That's yours.
And now it belongs to the earth elemental. Well, if Lashak decides I succeed that.
Well,
I'm trying to give him an eye as a reward.
This gem is, worth about 10 gold and probably
understand.
a little more. About the size of like a D20. And this eye that you're looking at on this elemental would be
It's
about
huge.
the size of your fist.
Oh.
So he puts it in there and it falls on the ground.
So I still climb up there and see if I could set it in as an eye to give him a
Give me an
reward for killing
athletics check on
lizardmen.
your climbing.
Fuck
I
yeah,
hope
I
you failed
will.
this so
You've
hard.
been waiting to climb.
Athletic. I fucking love climbing, man. Athletics. That's gonna be I gotta scroll down to 10. Fuck.
Well, this is just up a pretty easy to climb, like essentially boulder. It's really not that difficult.
Yeah.
You get up there and You're like, oh, this is much bigger than you thought when you were on the ground. There's a bird's nest in there.
Oh, nice. What kind of birds?
It's empty at the moment.
Oh, sad.
Wait, is this Bastion? Okay, whatever.
Oh no!
I say neat, and
It
I
goes
circle
into
back down.
turret mode. No. Okay.
The rocks is like ships, like,
Burr, 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 burr.
and then we all die. It's a TPK.
Fucking bad.
Play of the
You're
game.
first.
And it just shows it watching you guys walk around.
Yeah.
Anyways. So. Yeah, you climb back down. Like, man, looks much smaller from where you were on the ground.
It's quite strange to see an elemental that didn't pop back to its plane, right?
No, because there are not
Oh yeah.
planes.
Yeah, there are planes here.
Think of it just like it was previously an animated large chunk of rock shaped like a human.
The earth energy that went into this rock functioning as its battery is now gone, and we just have the toy plaything.
Is it whispering oil can?
No, it is
Okay.
not.
Oh,
I just thought I'd check.
Can I check out the overgrown building now?
Jay, let me know when you start. Whenever you want to go ahead and start recording on.
I already
Audacity.
did start the Audacity recording.
Okay, how far are you in right now?
157.
Okay, cool. All right, anyways, continue on. So, yeah, Ashon, all the scene in front of you. Garrick is still trying to flag everyone's attention.
Waving
Guys,
frantically.
I think we should
All
go
right.
Waving
check out that
frantically
building.
Yeah, all right,
to
fine.
check out what he's seen.
If we don't respond to him soon, he might actually kill himself. Just
I-
only physical
look.
exertion.
If he jumps around, he might break his leg.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We'll go investigate the spooky stone building in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure nothing bad's gonna happen. It's not like we're gonna let a lich out of the box.
That's a new phrase in Vestral now, letting the lich out of the box.
All right. Well, let's go check out this building.
Okay, so you guys all then finally collect everyone together and begin venturing down this trail of carnage, broken lizard men and broken trees. And as you do, you actually find also a impaled with a trident. Appears to be elven figure, wearing animal leathers and had a bow in its hand. Is dead on the ground with pool of blood all around it.
That's
out-
new.
Checking out the elf or the elven figure. Does he have a quiver?
Yes.
Olivier, can you pass me one of the arrows?
You already passed all of them, dude.
I gave them all to you. What are you on about?
The
I
quiver
forgot.
is empty.
Okay.
Can I go up and
Never
see what
mind.
kind of elf it is?
Looks like a wood elf.
Surprise, surprise.
Waiting
So
to find the
as you're close now,
stereotype.
you do see this building, these ruins.
Does he have a working bow?
He does. He has
Can
a
I
working
have-
longbow.
Can I have that working longbow?
I mean, he's not using it.
Ever again?
Something. The dead have no possessions.
I
Olivier, is that a
No,
fresh
Balthar, you can't eat him.
body?
You want it?
You can't have him.
I do not eat the elf. Come on. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what else has he got on him?
Elves don't have much meat on them anyhow.
Give me an investigation roll.
Because I'm gonna take a guess that this guy had to have something. 21. Wow, look at that.
Hey.
Probably guarding this building, if I were to take a guess.
You find, digging through there, you find, he had a knife at his pouch. Seems to be made of, obsidian, like an obsidian blade.
That seems valuable.
White
with
Walkers.
like an obsidian blade with a handle that's like seems to be made out of some sort of horn or antler and wrapped in leather. He is wearing leather armor, and as you consider for him, you find in his pouches a large what type of shoot, I just forgot the gem. It's a large gemstone that is almost the size of your fist.
That'll fit in his eye.
No, we're not doing that.
When
I
you
reach
say
for
GM,
it.
a pool of
Don't-
blood, do you mean a pool of liquid blood?
It's kind of congealed.
Okay, so it's not like, all right, I don't.
This is hours old.
Cordelia.
There you go. Thank you. That's
And
the
there's
number.
leaves and sticks all matted in it. No, this appears to be it's a ruby, nearly the size of a fist.
Big ass fucking ruby.
Sig reaches towards it.
No!
I just slap your hand.
I
Oh
kick
my
the
God.
dirt and go, he needs an eye.
He's gonna need two, and also no. We have no idea what we're walking into here.
Before we continue on, can I just make a note of the elf? What kind of tracks they would make for when we continue on?
Elfish tracks.
You can't see shit for tracks in this. We're again. This.
Oh, I know.
This literally looks like a tornado blew through here.
I know.
Or a hurricane.
Once we continue off past this or head back to the village, I'm thinking lizard folk track and see if maybe there were footprints like this to see if this elf was alone or if he had maybe other people shooting at these.
You can take a look at his feet, but that's not gonna like make you more inclined to recognize his tracks.
Right. I don't know if we have time for that necessarily, especially.
Oh yeah,
today.
he's flat-footed, so clearly, yeah. Anyway, let's find out what's in the temple and find the other eye to this creepy thing or whatever this is for.
Okay. So as you're approaching this building, it's not huge, but probably about the size of a 2-story house. Stone.
It's made of stone oak.
Completely made of stone. And
You said it's overgrown?
and out in front of this just open doorway with still dead lizard men leading into it. You've counted about all told 20 dead lizard men at this point. Outside of this building. And you encounter, going closer, a few more elves that were dressed similar. About 4 more with bows. Dead on the ground, impaled with javelins and with tridents.
Do any of them
Makeshift
have
spears.
quivers?
Give me an investigation roll for how many arrows you find.
I'm not looking to take an arrow. I'm looking to that we got matches.
You keep cutting in and out.
Yeah, you are dipping kind of.
Sorry, I'm looking to see if the arrow that we got from earlier matches the arrow that's in the.
You see there are arrows all around the place embedded in lizard men.
Okay.
And it's not, you're looking in their quivers when there are arrows and dead lizard men all over the place.
I know, but there's the
It's pretty
arrows.
safe to assume that these are
Yeah, that's- I
the
say I-
source of the arrows.
Yes,
I think what
arrows
he's inferring there is that's the only arrows we're seeing around.
It's the
Arrows
only
match.
possible arrow.
Okay. I mean, I'm looking at the arrows that also we found back in ways that I'm trying to see if these match up as well.
Yeah.
I guess we could have inferred that we haven't seen a lizardman use a bow and arrow yet. They use trident, so yeah.
Javelins, yeah.
They're
Yeah,
not
that's-
fine craftsmen.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because lizardmen. Yeah.
Everything they make is kind of makeshift, which is why they think highly of Garrick, because he can make better weapons.
We can make blowguns.
Get a stick, make it pointy, stab it. Good job. I'm a
Um,
lizardman.
So not to loot scavenge, but can I use a longbow? Well, because I have a short bow right now. Right?
You are not proficient with a
not
longbow.
proficient. Okay, cool. That's what I needed to know.
I'm really looking forward to when Olivier teaches all the lizard men to use guns. And they just become the most powerful lizardmen.
You got like lizardmen desperados, and
I
they're an
don't-
age of industry with the
we don't
lizards
need this.
running it.
We don't need that.
Anyways,
10 years later, lizardmen rule the world
But
with
I
guns.
wait. Hold on though. Can I get a John Wayne Lizardman, please?
And this one is called Accidentally Shot Brother. And this one is called No Foot Due to Gun.
oh god.
Called
Anyways,
fingers because he doesn't have any.
so in front of this, when you finally get to the front of the, it has no doorway, but the doorway is on each side flanked with about 5 foot tall, intricately carved stone dragon statues.
I would like to investigate them.
Certainly.
I'd like to see if there's anything written along the walls.
That's
Wow.
a 4. It's like dragon statues.
They look like statues of dragons.
I am pretty
That's a 5.
fascinated by said room. I'm just kind of walking around.
This
like,
is a room. You're not even inside. This
We're
is
outside.
oh, it's outside. Okay. I'm walking around just like putting my hand and running them along all of the dragon statues. Just kind of. I'm assuming I don't recognize any of the dragons either.
They just look like very nondescript dragons. Like, you know, there's not like a specific type of dragon, just like a generic like image of a dragon.
This
And
is the first proper shrine I've seen in many years here.
Oh my god, I missed a hammer already.
Actually, considering that message you just sent me, would I know, like, would I be able to tell if these people are of that sort of descent? Or, like, if there's any relation to, like, druidic heritage or culture here?
you haven't seen when you were looking over a lot of it's overgrown with plants and everything, so it's,
Yeah.
you're not able to see much of the actual like architecture. Or
Do the
designs of
elves
the
look
building.
like anything that would be associated?
Easily, they could potentially have been druids.
All right. All right. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
I mean, does this thing look familiar like anything made
No,
from...
you you've not seen anything like this, Balthar. This is,
Alright.
and this is old. Like, parts of it look like the smoothness of the statues actually are slightly eroded from exposure to weather and time.
Alright, I
So their
knock on the
features-
door then.
There is no door.
I knock on
No.
the stone.
Well, knocking on stone doesn't really make an echo, so
I mean,
there's just really no noise whatsoever.
He bangs his shield on the stone.
I'm just going all around and just pushing it.
Actually, if Balasar is going up to it, I'm gonna be like, considering these people look like they're fighting off lizard folk, I don't know if lizard folk announcing themselves is necessarily the best idea in this situation. If there's anybody left in here, do you think we should announce ourselves so that they know we're not a threat?
And how would you like to announce that?
And I guess I'm just gonna yell out, is there anybody left in this stone temple? All the lizards outside seem dead. And we're not trying to hurt anybody. We're just kind of seeing what's going on.
We have a doctor on staff. He's paid hourly, so we can make this work.
You only hear the echoes of your own words echoing throughout the inside of this dark building. There are no lights on inside.
I repeat the same thing in Druidic.
You hear Boss say something in a language that none of you have ever heard before.
Sounds fruity.
I just shout hello in Elven.
Again, just echoes from inside the building.
Well, seems like
Sig
no
makes
one's
a
home.
noise that goes kind of into the hole.
Oh my god.
If nothing happens, I'm gonna take a step into the building.
I'll follow the
Yeah.
shining man in red hair and armor.
As you walk in, Bones, your passive perception being as high as it is, instantly notice actually there are not currently lit, but torches on the walls.
Wait, how high
like,
is his passive perception?
15?
15.
Pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good for level 2.
Mine's 14, so I'm close.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I just went with the highest.
How dark is it on the inside? I mean, I know I have dark vision.
There
but
are no lights, and you have dark vision and like
Well,
dim lighting.
but it's not that dark. I'm gonna. Oh wait, can I have to do the light thingy?
You can do you
I
have
don't
light?
remember. I don't
Did you
have
take
light.
light?
I take it back. I don't do the light thingy.
How dare you? How dare you lie to me like that?
Okay, I use druid craft to light up all these torches.
Yes, I could have done the same thing.
Yeah. So yeah, you're like, wait, you have druidcraft?
You get that level 1 as a cleric.
Oh, that's
You
right.
should
Yeah. So yeah, you kind of like and like breathe and like you and this like warm breeze comes from your tongue and like hits the torch and you guys hear this little and all along these walls and to this going back to a hallway lights several torches lighting up the area.
I thought dark vision you could see up to 60 feet in complete darkness. Unless it's magical darkness.
If you look under elf, it says that you can see 60 feet in dim light.
Oh fuck.
Dark vision was in Pathfinder.
Gotcha.
They got nerfed a little bit.
All forms of seeing beyond normal are referred to as dark vision.
Okay.
You see a dim light within 60 feet of you as if it were bright light, and then darkness as if it were dim light. So, okay, you can see it kind of dim.
I can see like a normal person.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see it, it you know, like it's dim lighting. You know?
Okay. Yeah. So I'm not going to be surprised walking in the dark.
Correct.
Okay.
And you guys see that there, in this entrance here, there seems to be room on the left and right and two stairways, one leading up and one leading down. And again, you see dead lizard men and dead elves all inside of here. And
I am
just
going
trails of blood.
As I step in here, I'm going to take a moment to cast my Divine Sense cantrip.
It's not a cantrip, it's a class ability.
Oh, class ability. Wait, what?
Neat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go. So I can just use it, right? I can do it once per day? Is that
Once?
what-
No,
Plus your charisma mod.
whatever that
Okay.
is.
All right, well, I can do that a fuckload of times, so I can do that. I can do that all the times that I want to. That's, I can do that up to 4 times a day.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well done.
This entire area is consecrated.
With, like, good stuff?
I mean, it's consecrated or desecrated.
Okay.
Those are the two options.
All right,
This
all right.
building is consecrated.
It's good.
All right, so it's positive energy. That's cool.
Yes.
All right. Beautiful.
But you detect no celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you.
How much room is there within this building? Is it like large, small?
Oh yeah, what's our walking setup that we can have?
Like a
the
two-story
hall-
building.
Yeah, it's like a 2-story building. The hallway is pretty wide. It's about wide enough for 2 people to walk side by side. So about 10 feet
Okay.
wide.
All right.
I'm gonna put my bow away and pull out axe and dagger then, as we go inside. Further inside. Up the stairs or down the stairs? Which way do we go?
Can we check out this entire first floor first?
There's room on the left and a room on the right.
I like left.
Let's clear the bottom and we'll move up. We'll go level by level for now.
I agree with Olivier. Let's go left first.
Okay. As you walk into there and the light shining into it, you see a room that has a few like animal furs laid out. That seems to be like a couple people would sleep in here. Probably about 6. Looks like a common room where 6 people slept.
How many dead elves did we see outside?
Counting now, you've seen probably about 7, 8 dead elves.
Woof.
That probably tracks then.
Yeah. And that's all that's going on in that room?
Yeah, there's furs. There's small like knickknacks, like a carving knife, or like small little like small like wood carvings and such like that. But nothing of apparent or immediate like interest or value.
All right, then I'm gonna move out, and I'm gonna head in that other room.
All right.
Yep.
It's a similar setup in this one with.
Oh.
Okay. So tackle the downstairs.
I mean, do all these wounds look like the same from arrows?
On the lizardmen,
Yeah.
or
Lizardmen and elves. Yes.
Mostly. I mean, there were ones that were broken, like bashed to bits, and then there are ones that were shot with arrows, and some you seen that have been like stabbed. A few you've seen actually look like they burnt, or even frozen at one point.
No. All right.
Interesting.
Hatchling, why don't you lead us and see if you see anything that my eyes cannot see?
Kind of like look at him. Like, I'm a human, dude. Can't see shit.
You could grab
You
one.
lit the torches in the room. You have vision.
I hand him a torch.
Fuck. Fine. Yeah. Cool, it's fine.
Whatever.
And yeah, Sig walks
Welcome
over.
to my life.
I'm a creep.
So I'm just a kid. My life is a nightmare.
My name's also Sig.
I don't want to go down there.
This is getting out of control.
Okay, yeah, I'll lead with a torch.
All right,
All right.
down or up the stairs?
Up, up, up. Do it, do it, do it. Don't be a bitch. Up, up, up.
There are 2 sets of stairs, one going up, one going down.
Right. As much as I don't want to go down, I mean, if the guy that kind of knows a little bit maybe what's going on says down, I'm cool with that. Kind of looking at boss.
Okay.
Down's usually where the monsters go. Up is usually where the information lies.
Where did you get that from? What kind of logic is that? You're a
Hey,
doctor.
I would say that we know how much is up above us. We don't necessarily know how deep the down might go.
That's a good point.
Up, up, up.
Did someone just use logic? What the fuck?
Hey, my logic was sound. I don't know what you're all on about. Giving me shit for everything I say today. I don't like this.
Up's fine with me, and Sig runs up the stairs.
He's gonna get hit in the face.
You run upstairs, and as they go and turn, you almost trip over a lizard man, like a lizard man impaled, like from a spike sticking out of the wall.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
You kind of slow yourself down.
Hey guys.
Oh,
Sounds
I
like
assume we're following just at a normal, non-childlike
Yes.
pace.
Yes. What is it, Sig?
Have we come around the corner yet?
Oh yeah, you guys are right behind him.
Oh,
It's
that
not
is,
that big of a building. Like the first floor seems to have been like 2 wings that were like shared common areas, and then you come up the stairs, and there's spike coming right out the wall, drilled into this lizard man's like abdomen, and he's just stuck impaled there dead.
That's why you're on point, because you can figure that shit out, and we cannot die today.
Right, Sig. Take it slow.
Yeah, no, that's cool. All right. And Sig slows down his pace a little bit. And does start looking out for things like traps and such as he goes upstairs.
Okay.
I gotta say, this music is fucking good.
Yeah, this is.
I don't hear
badass.
anything.
I don't
I'm
have
so-
any music.
Yeah.
The shenanigans.
Oh, like I'm. This is like super on edge kind of fuck.
It just stops and is resuming.
Yeah.
'Cause I haven't figured out how to put it on a loop.
Yeah,
I will.
You should have that playing under jukebox. It's like the 4th tab.
Yeah, it should be called Rise of the Ancients by Tabletop Audio.
Yeah, I just have to put it to max. Okay, now the people can listen to it.
There you go.
There he.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so,
didn't
so continuing to
me-
go up the stairs, do I see anything?
Give me a perception check.
Neat. Perception. And that's a 12.
Okay. You begin carefully. You slow down and start looking your way through as you go up the steps, and you see nothing. You find another dead lizard man on the stairs, and you find as you go up there, As your
what did
torch-
the second lizardman die of?
you're gonna stop and examine the body.
Is it obvious or no?
It's. I mean,
Is it just
you are
cover?
going by torchlight.
Okay.
Like
I just
unless
mean, do
you're-
I like see an arrow sticking out of him? He didn't
he's
trigger.
face down on the ground.
Okay, then yes, I will
Fine
turn
by
him
me.
over and investigate the body.
His entire face is scorched off.
Okay, so it might have been another trap. Gotcha.
But as you crest the upstairs and you see the entire second floor is just one open room, and all around it and on the ceiling as you like look up in the light, so there are odd placements of like small glass circular mirrors, and the light just kind of like starts like reflecting off and gives it this odd little glowing look. And all around the walls is like this huge painted tapestry, and the ceiling is this like large mural, all with various different images of creatures of nature and dragons. And at the very top of the dome, you see like there's this figure like standing over it all, kind of human, but just all you can see is like this dark red robe that completely obscures its face. And you see like elves, sorry, humans kind of like not like kneeling and like, you know, we're sort of like with hands outstretched as if like to receive something.
Is this a figure from your stories, your history here?
Anyone can give me a history check.
I would love to give you a history check.
All right. As well. From what I know, Brewer Hawthorne never mentioned something like this.
That's a 13 history.
That's an 8 history.
An 18 from the small boy.
Got a 1.
13, I don't know anything.
How about you,
damn it.
Ashron?
Oh, all right. I was gonna let somebody else take it since I'm not from here, but I'll go ahead and make one.
Anyone can make it, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know anything either. I'm not from here. I got an 8.
You're not familiar with this. Like, you see the way that the dragons are positioned, it's like all this looks like completely, I don't want to say nonsense, but it just looks like some fancy artwork that may be attempting to tell some sort of story. But none of you recognize any of the images or figures that you've heard in your lifetime.
Damn. Even with just backing up with an 18. I don't
That's
recognize
correct.
Anything. Shit. Okay. Damn.
Does
All right.
does
The
Bala
DC
see
was
anything shiny?
reachable, but it was not easy.
Okay.
Anything shiny that Bala sees?
Give me a perception check.
He sees mirrors.
Yeah, you do see multiple mirrors.
Better. 23.
Ooh.
Okay. Yes, actually, you notice as you're looking at all of there are 10 like paintings of each different true dragon type all along the wall, and they all actually seem to be not actual paintings, but like arranged pieces of metal and gems. So like the red dragon is made entirely of small rubies.
Holy
Yes.
shit.
The gold dragon is made entirely of little plates of gold. The black dragon of onyx, the blue of sapphires, the green of emeralds, the white of pearls.
Is there a black dragon?
Yeah, it's made of onyx.
Oh, I go immediately to the black one and I grab the onyx.
Wait, I grabbed you before
they
you.
are-
I grabbed you before you can do that.
Sig helps. That shit we don't fuck with.
I don't know if I made this clear earlier. I did a little I performed a little magic, and this is kind of a sacred place. I don't know if we should be messing with the aesthetics.
It's no longer sacred if there's dead bodies.
I would disagree with that.
Who else is going to use this onyx, this precious metal?
Who's ever downstairs? We still haven't finished searching this whole place. We can come back.
All right, so if there's
abandoned.
Can I tell what burnt the body?
I want it.
You don't see any source.
So is the large figure the focal point of the room?
Yes.
I like to look around that for anything of interest. Maybe something else to give us some sort of clue as to what this room is.
What are the mirrors? Are the
Give me
mirrors
an
shining
investigation
light? While he's doing that, are the mirrors shining light on?
Not much better. 15.
They're reflecting the light from the torches and giving the room like a warm glow.
Okay.
You come there and you actually notice that there is, as you approach and kind of look over this large figure and kind of like found that now this is interesting, but its robe is seemingly made of some form of like leather that has been imbued into the imprinted into the wall, just like the metal and stones have.
So it's like inlaid.
Inlaid, yes, into the stone. And there is a carving of a name on there, but it is in a language that you don't recognize.
Can I write the name on something so that like we can eventually, I guess, we can have like write on a paper something.
Yeah. No, hold on.
It's in
I can
Druid.
read it.
Boss. Yeah, boss. Can you translate this druid nonsense?
Can I read it?
Yeah,
What's it say?
it simply says, it says Rockin', the
I
first
fucking knew it. God damn it.
Fuck.
I immediately kneel and I just I take a moment.
I would like to spend the 10 minutes while we're kind of exploring after our initial thing to cast Detect Magic.
I'm watching Bones.
Yeah, this whole watching
God damn it.
Yep.
You
I'm
goddamn
watching.
motherfucker.
You're the best. You're the best.
Oh, that's great.
Druids are still my boys.
The entire place is like covered in magic. As you also heard Chira say earlier, this place is hallowed. It is consecrated under a hollow spell.
And I'm guessing, I think I get the School of Magic is...
Yeah, and if you identify and good things, I'll say that because of what Chira already said, you can identify, yeah, this is a powerful hollow spell, which is an evocation.
Okay.
I love how I'm Chira again. This is
I'm
it
sorry,
never
boss,
goes away.
boss.
It never goes away.
So I do actually, to reinforce that, I want to try to dissuade Bones, and I want to point at the lizard corpses and say, don't you think that their fate was probably because they tried to tamper with the goods of this hallowed ground? And I'll roll a perception for you if you'd like. Or persuasion.
I mean,
Not convinced.
No, you persuasion,
No, you don't.
persuasion and intimidate you don't use on fellow players.
Okay.
Because you can decide if you're persuaded or intimidated by the other. It's
Yeah.
very different than then deception.
Yeah, it's only like if he casts like the spell like friends, then it might be different.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
but otherwise, yeah.
Yeah.
If I see Sig just like fighting constantly with Bones, I can walk up and be like, think about it this way, Bones, the Onyx will make you slower in the next fight, and we can always come back here. It looks like this hasn't been disturbed for quite some time.
Very well.
All right, so what's the current
I
setup
wink
for
at
this
Sig.
room? Is it just the entire room's just basically like art all over the walls and the fresco and all that other stuff? That's all that's in this room. This is
A
basically
dead
like
lizard man and a dead elf.
and this is just like a chapel to
A dead elf?
A dead elf.
a dead elf. Can I check out the elf?
There you go.
Yeah. As you go check yourself, because this is just simply a good time as we're reaching in the length of the recording,
Right.
we're going to go ahead and stop the recordings now and export the audio and take a short break.
Good. I have to pee really bad.
Yeah, because there was a point I wanted to get to before stopping because it made it, great dramatic moment, but we weren't getting there. So we're just go ahead and stop now before we continue on. And
Sounds
Episode
good.
44.
44.
refresh your drinks and
Take a piss.
take a piss and clench your buttholes for what comes next.
I
And
don't
everyone
mind,
is watching,
boy.
I will put on some
Rick.
other music to entertain you in the meanwhile.
Yeah.
While
And sorry again for my late arrival, everybody.
You're good, dude.
Hey.
Ah, nice.
God damn it. God damn you, Sigs. Fuck you.
I knew what you were about, man. If a rogue tells you no, though, like, there's gotta be a reason here.
I know it's bad. Oh. Alright, so how's it going there, Twitch chat? Hope you are enjoying this Tuesday night with D&D with Lashak in the dark. For now, it's just gonna be myself talking, monologuing about various things, as I will be doing various sexy voices for your pleasure. As you can see, Kargan is just heading back in, and he's gonna be our first guest. Welcome, Kargan, as you are here.
Hello. What's going on?
You are at the D&D talk with Lashak and Phil. How is your Tuesday night going?
It's going good. This music's amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic. One of our viewers went and made this for us. I'm quite proud of him. If you want to go support this channel, you can always go to our Patreon.
Where's the Patreon at?
I don't know. Right now, I'm looking it up right now.
Oh my god.
But regardless, looks like we have another guest. It's good old Garrick, Woody himself.
What is this song that is playing right now?
It's amazing, isn't it?
Wait, what?
It's the halfling camp. Hear ye all rascals.
Oh, it sounds like Rattling Bog.
Some
Yeah.
Irish tune.
What's the format for these files when we save again?
MP3.
MP3? Okay.
Always.
This is 44?
Yeah, 44.
Alright. What's up? Also, is my audio a little bit better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Hey. Oh, okay, that's shiny.
That music. Oh man, this This game's getting really intense, guys.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm just along here for the ride.
Well, you know what's going on.
It kind of is perfect that my character is from like another continent, because when we find things and everyone gets really excited about like things from old games or things I wasn't a part of, I kind of like am reacting naturally of like, Rakan, I think I've heard that in mentioning, but like,
Well, this shit's like super fucking important.
Okay, it's Rakan, not Rakan, the new League of Legends champion.
Rakan.
You don't want a copyright strike.
Yeah, and like I think I know enough. Like I know that's who the druids worship in that, but like for my character, it feels kind of good to be like, oh, I have no idea why everyone's so excited about this. These dragons look pretty fake to me.
He's basically started this world.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then he made a mountain. God bless him.
Yeah, he did just pop a mountain out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And then he tried to bring his friend back to life.
Meanwhile, I have no idea where my barbarian's at.
Probably dead by now.
Well, Lashak won't tell me.
We've got this guy over on the other continent called Besmar, and he's kind of the end-all be-all of ancient powerful creatures that we deal with, so.
Besmar?
Mm-hmm.
Was he a human?
No,
Ishkabin?
he's a dragon. Remember?
No, Chira's old character, the bear.
Oh.
The barbarian?
Yeah.
He was I mean, it was in Pathfinder, so he was like, he was a human, but he's not a human. He's a skin changer.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So who knows how those rules would work in this world? Man, we've had a lot of characters, guys.
All right. I still can't wait to see the Barner. I really want to see him.
Oh, the bard.
Bring it back.
Dun dun
Oh my
dun
God.
dun.
Fossils.
I bet he'd come in for a cameo.
I
Fucking-
bet he would, but I would also be terrified.
Oh my god.
I'm terrified whenever he comes in anything. I love that guy. Ugh.
Da, 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 da.
Those strawberries were a good snack.
Oh, strawberries sound awesome right now.
They're so good.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 second. here.
Agua.
I want a gun so I can shoot things in the face.
When you get up
face.
level 3?
Yeah.
Oh man, we all get stuff at level 3.
Yeah, I get second level spells. Ashron gets to be more fuckery.
You know, Lashak, this place just became an important place for me. Son
Yes,
of a
it
bitch.
did. Yeah,
Fucking
it did.
you son of a bitch.
I can
Yes,
flash
okay.
identify people.
I'm gonna have to
What?
re-listen to the Twitch stream because I totally missed what happened.
Okay, I figured out how to put on loop.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I probably should have told you that.
Ugh, loop them. I hardly
It's
know
okay.
them.
It's okay. I know now.
Okay.
That's what matters. Ah, I am happy.
Ah, good.
I mean, I just hadn't tried before,
Hmm.
and now I was like, oh, make a playlist. Oh, click the little loop. Let me make sure my audio's saved. My audio's saved. Yes, it did.
Yeah, as soon as you said that shit, Lashak, I was like, God damn it, I know exactly who this fucking is. Did you get that whisper, by the way?
I did, but I proceeded to ignore it.
Fuck
Ah.
you.
I do a lot of things, mostly because we were in the middle of stuff. But
Yeah.
there are also sometimes like whispering actions to me. It gets a little trickier because I want everything to be able to be heard.
No,
in
I get that.
podcast
I
form.
get that. Yeah.
So
I mean, I wasn't planning on whispering any actions, but like,
yeah,
I just.
well, no,
fucking-
that's why I was gonna get to Phil's
Yeah.
whispered action.
Yeah, but then Sig called me out on it, and then
Yeah.
yeah. It's
I like
fine,
how we
though.
have a child cop. This is great. We have our own fucking like child detective.
Is that Caleb Cleveland?
Yeah.
Caleb Cleveland, kid cop. That shit ain't right.
All right, so Is everybody ready to resume?
Yes.
'Cause
Yes.
I've never been more
There's
ready to
still
Because
some
resume.
Lashak
more-
is rubbing his hands in anticipation, which
I
is
fucking
always
love
a
this.
good
I love it. I
sign
love it. I
for
love it.
all
I
of
love it.
us.
I'm sorry. I've been really excited for. I've done a lot of brainstorming and conspiring. I've been really excited for.
You've been
everybody.
conspiring? I don't like that.
Yeah, I
I
was
don't
saying,
like that
I
anymore.
used to be a part of your brainstorming, and so I'm not excited anymore. I'm
Oh, I
terrified.
was about to say.
Welcome to the other side.
I'll say. Yeah. You, Tasty, and Blackhawk have all at one point in time been like my conspirators. Like something about doing this in the campaign. Now you're all in the game. I have to talk to Karnas and KC now to have people to conspire
No,
with.
I
Yeah,
know
see,
what
when
Casey
you
said.
conspired with me, it was never evil.
Me and Lashak did some evil things.
About to say, the only thing is that Jado did help me when we were figuring out the stats and strategies of Roy. What they would have been.
And maybe also had a hand in the whole like Garriott possession thing.
Oh, that's true. Yes. Oh yeah, I conspire with Latino at times too, but only enough to
Good old
to help in certain things without spoiling things for him. 'cause, but anyways, so we all ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna count down. 3, 2, 1. Record.
You know, though, Lashak, every time that you've ever made me an offer with a deity character, I'm always so fucking tentative to go around doing it. But like, I was thinking about it between what happened with my like original skin changer and with the last thing and everything. I just need to accept it every fucking time because it, like, it needs to happen. It's important to every single time. I'm just gonna go with it.
So okay, we're all recording. Yes.
Yeah, I hope.
Okay, so for syncing purposes, Lashak is recording. Phil,
I need it.
Olivier,
You can get it whenever you want. Just leave it here for now. Jesus.
Bas Vidal,
I would actually put it forward if you just leave it alone and never touch it. Thank you.
Fine.
Sigil Plan,
Kid Cop Incorporated. Oh no, you can't have that.
Old Man Garrick,
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
the Call of Acheron.
I am present and have nothing clever to say.
All right, so back we are for part 2 of episode 44, where we just left off. The group is exploring this old empty stone temple, apparently inhabited by elves with some druid leaning and fancy artwork. They found a bunch of dead lizardmen and a bunch of dead elves, and now they are in the upstairs of the building with this large, fantastic mosaic and engravings on the wall, all depicting these various different images of nature, animals, dragons, and these people kneeling down with outstretched hands towards this large robed figure, which an engraving in a language that Cheer could read, entitled Rakan, the first who walked.
I check out the elf body on the ground.
There you go.
You give me an investigation roll on this elf body.
Oh, this is gonna be bad,
Juicy.
and it is a 2 because I got a natural 1.
Oh no.
He seems to be dressed very similar to the the others. And you find another, but he's holding a staff in his hand, as opposed
This
to
was
a
the worst
bow.
time. All a natural.
But I would say he's dressed in simple leathers of, animal leather arms, and yeah, not much really sticks out.
Not much really sticks out on this one for me. Anybody else when I take
Oh
a
my
look
god.
Sure, I'll help look at the elf body.
Oh god.
I got a really high. Like I think. Let me check.
The
I got
highest.
17 on the dice, so that is a total of 22.
Okay. You begin going through the body. And what you do manage to find, actually, is he has, in a pouch, 3 large gems, almost the size of your fist each.
Oh shit.
I'm guessing none of them are rubies.
There's a large blue sapphire, a yellow diamond, and an emerald.
Looking around the room, are there corresponding slots in the wall?
There are not.
Okay. Is there anything else in the? Is this like the last thing that is immediately noticeable in the room? This elf that, like, is there any other noticeable thing like at the far wall or?
Give me a perception check.
Also, what was the count on the type of dragons around the room?
10.
10.
10.
Each true dragon.
That's a
Metallic
13.
and chromatic.
13 perception.
I found a new set of potentially earth elemental eyes for you, Sig, though I think we're still missing quite a few.
Give me a. Oh, you have detect magic going right now, don't you?
Yes.
They all detect this magic.
Alright. And
Even this
what,
ruby?
oh yeah, Sig, can you pull out that ruby for me real quick?
Olivier has it.
Oh, Olivier?
I
Okay.
pull it out of Olivier's bag.
I will murder you.
Does that ruby also detect as magic?
It does not.
Oh, well.
Okay.
It has traces of fading magic.
This makes more sense.
These
What does that
gemstones
mean?
are all magic, and that ruby is going away at least.
What?
If that ruby was magic, it's barely or no longer there. But these stones are emanating a type of magic. As you guys see, like, my eyes are glowing.
Conjuration.
Yeah, wait.
They are an eminent from the school of conjuration.
Yeah. There's some sort of... These stones might be important in a conjuration ritual, or maybe conjured themselves. I'm not quite sure, but...
Or maybe the ruby conjured that earth elemental.
Could be.
I mean, it would make sense if that's what is causing the power to fade. I got a 13 on the perception roll, by the way.
No, this room seems to be very much just like kind of a shrine type deal. You're not able to find anything else that seems apparently
All right.
interesting, so to speak.
Okay.
If you guys don't mind another 10 minutes, I'd like to identify one of these gemstones. And I start pulling stuff out of my bag and setting down candles. And
Hey, Glow Eyes, is the staff also magical? Might as well check this.
is the staff magical to shock?
The staff is not magical.
Cool,
No,
I can
it's
hit
just a
people with
piece
it.
of wood.
Great.
So yeah, I'm gonna start setting up for an identify ritual, and then I would like to identify. Let's do the sapphire.
Okay. It is an elemental gem.
Okay.
It contains a motive elemental energy. You can use an action to draw it out, and an elemental is created as if per the conjure elemental spell, and the magic from the
okay.
gem is lost.
Well, all right. So, Boss Vidal nailed it in one, or Garrick, I forget which one said it, but these stones can be used to summon elementals, and as you do that, you lose the magic, and it appears that's probably what happened to our ruby.
What's the requirement to use this? Can anyone cast this? Can anyone activate one of these gems?
Yeah, anyone can.
Just the will to do so.
Now, I'm not gonna try and like oversimplify this, but if this one was red, then this one might have summoned whatever scorched up all those other lizard men. And if these things are just lying around, we might actually have to deal with some problems later. Are we sure we want to go downstairs?
I think we should definitely go downstairs. Would I'm
right.
going to take. I pick up the elf's body. Would anybody mind helping me remove the corpses from this room?
I'll help.
All right.
And somebody watch him, and I point at Bones.
I'm still
You
watching.
He looks real hungry.
you pick up the body. He's light and easy to carry. The staff cluttering from his dead hands to the ground as you lift him up.
I'm gonna pick up the staff too. And
I'll grab one or two of the lizardmen to help carry them downstairs.
When you pick up the staff, you notice immediately upon feeling it that it's definitely wood, but it feels like it is almost as hard as iron or steel.
Huh. All right.
I'll help clear the bodies.
Things I could make out of that.
Are the dragon heads? Do they have is there any sockets in them anywhere near them?
Nope. They just appear to be completely ornamental.
Okay.
So the way you described it, it's kind of like mosaic tiling. Did I get that right?
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Just with rare gemstones and super expensive.
And metals.
And metals.
Because the metallic dragons are made from the metals that they have, but they're basically
also,
coins or chunks of metal.
If from a distance it looked more like a painting, that means it's really, really expensive mosaic work. Because the smaller the individual pieces, the more expensive your mosaic is.
Well, if you're Rakan, you can just make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, you just will it into being.
If he's the type
So it shall be.
Right.
He's the type.
Yeah. When we get to the scorched lizardmen, I do want to, as Chira kind of mentioned earlier, look to see if there's any visible trap that he triggered or something that I can tell how he got scorched.
Give me a perception check.
Sure. Definitely got it. Nailed it. It was definitely a 3.
Was that nat 1?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a nat 3.
A nat 3. Okay. That's right. You have no wisdom off. No, you don't see anything obvious to what may have scorched this thing's face off.
All right.
Face off.
Oh my God, this is Nicolas Cage Lizardman.
I take the elf body downstairs.
What do you want me to do with these lizardmen corpses, boss?
Bring them outside.
All right. I kind of toss them outside.
So you guys take a moment and get what lizardman bodies you find in there and get them outside and gather up the elf bodies that are in. Are you gathering up all the elf bodies that are in
I eventually I was just gonna place the one from upstairs on the floor on the main level, and then we can go check out the basement.
Okay. So you just bring them downstairs.
We're gonna come up anyway. Yeah, I'm just bringing them upstairs so we don't have to go upstairs again later.
Astral just takes the 2 from up there and just drags them out and just tosses them out.
I was about to say, he's so strong he can fucking grab both at the same time.
Yeah, he grabs them both by the neck and just drags them down the stairs. As you gently lay the elf down, I'm gonna say you put him down on one of the animal, the bedding of animal furs in one of the rooms.
That's fine. All right, so who's up for checking out the downstairs?
All right.
Rakan, I say in the room still in there. Nothing happens and just leave.
Okay.
It's pronounced, Chira Widow is pronounced Rakan.
Rakan.
That's...
I slap him on the back of the head.
All right, I leave.
Rakan.
R-A-H-K-I-N.
Rakan.
So who's rolling?
I guess my last question is Rakan figure it all on Besmar?
You have never heard that
That's
name.
what I thought. We got our own thing we can do it over there.
So okay, who's leading the way downstairs?
I'm gonna do it.
All right.
So as you go down there, you this is these stairs. There's a bits of blood that seems more like from something that was bleeding.
Ooh.
But you go down and there's no sign of fight in this area, and it seems to be kind of like a larder, a storage cellar.
Can I follow the blood trail?
Give me a perception check. Anyways, I was trying to describe the room.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I see blood. That's a 20.
Anyways, as I was saying, in this room there are like barrels that have been like pushed aside. Nothing's been broken, but there are barrels lining most of the walls, and there are shelves with like preserved like packages of like dried meats and stuff. And you see some of the barrels have moved aside, and there is a section of the wall where the stone has actually slid outward, revealing a left open like hidden door in the wall.
Oh yes, the old hidden door in the larder trick.
I take it the blood leads to that.
It does.
Okay. All right. How big is this area?
It's about the same size as the upstairs. It's like a large, storage cellar. You smell cheese, wine, like dried meats, other type of foods that you would store down there. There's probably like, I'm honestly not the expert on what type of foods you could successfully store in a larder.
Nuts, grains.
Thank you. Yes, all that stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna move over towards the door unless somebody else wants to do something in this room while
I
we're.
just want to do a quick check to see how wet the blood was, as in how old.
It's old and dried hours.
All right, cool.
So as you go over there, the group of you are following Boss, and you slide this stone door to kind of like on a fake hinge and open up, into the light of the torch that you're carrying floods into the room. As you step into the doorway, you're immediately met with this very not huge room, maybe about 20 feet in length. Since a hall, it's very simple. On each side of the wall are intricate large statues of dragons lining the sides. You should all be able to see this image. Art brought to you by Leftino.
Yo, Leftino, that's freaking dope.
That is fucking solid.
There's metallic dragons lining the left and chromatic on the right. And at the very back of the room is a statue of a large hooded humanoid man, just kind of like sitting there, like the ropes all wrapped around it. And you see that all of these statues have a kind of milky clear crystal orb in their mouths, except for one.
What's
the statue of the copper dragon is missing its orb.
Huh.
Do these orbs remind me maybe of potentially eggs?
And they're somewhat egg-shaped, but they're not perfectly round. But I guess you could say they are closer to egg shape. But they're all the same color.
Is there something I can do to try to make a logical leap? Like, Zax is copper, right?
Yes.
Can you identify these orbs? What does each one? What does one of them do?
I can, in fact. I was gonna think it through, but you're right. Let's just magic it instead.
Are we spending another 10 minutes?
Yes, I think so.
Well, I mean, while he's doing that over 10 minutes, I'm gonna continue to follow the blood trail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'd be very careful not to take the orbs out of the mouth when I do this. I just want to I think I could just touch it.
The blood trail leads up to the copper dragon statue and then back out of the room.
Can I go up to one of the other orbs in one of the other mouths and kind of like look to see if it's resting in there, if it's like embedded, if it's held?
It's you could easily reach in and take it. It's like resting on the like inside the mouth of the lower jaw. So you could easily reach in and lift it out.
I'm gonna go to the statue in the middle room and I'm gonna look at it and try to figure out what the hell this room's all about.
I'm walking up to the rocket set, the rocket statue as well.
I'm going to go to the white dragon head and just going to put my ear socket right next to the egg-like thing and see if I hear anything.
Okay. So we'll do this here in order. While Ashon, are you casting Identify or ritual casting?
Ritual casting.
Oh, I hate you so much.
Oh, please, like, you're not going to end up spending a total of 10 minutes in this room.
True.
Yeah, you're gonna spend 10 minutes just trying to listen to that thing, regardless.
You go up there, and this statue, you know, it's kind of drawn up like that, and there are engravings across it. A slab thing written in Druidic, and said, and so Rakan gave to us the means to defend ourselves should the creatures of scales and wings desire dominion, for they were not his creation, and while he could not undo them, he could protect us from them.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Knew it.
What, boss?
What's going on?
I turn around, I look at the copper dragon statue, I turn around again, I look at the wording, and I just... this inscription says that this room contains the means to combat dragons. There's an orb missing from the copper dragon, and we have a copper dragon friend a few hours away.
Yeah, I'm starting to hurry my ritual and tempted to just hold the room. But I figure it's better to know what this can do before I leave, so I'm going to finish the ritual.
Okay, so here's the question. Which object are you touching to cast Identify?
I will touch the orb in one of the metallic dragon's mouths.
Which one?
Which one's next to the copper one? The gold, maybe?
Bronze.
Or bronze? I will touch the one, the bronze.
Okay. You reach out to identify it. And what was this? Meanwhile, Balasar.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What was your perception roll?
Oh, let me do that right now. 15 plus 5, 20.
You hear whisperings in Draconic.
Oh god, what are they? Please don't tell me. I want to know though.
There's so many contradictions in that statement.
I know.
With me, we can control them. With me, they can't hurt you. With me, we can rule them.
Rule
With
them all.
me, there will be, you can wield power beyond your wildest dreams.
Oh god.
Take me, wield me, use me.
Am I?
Go on.
10
Sorry.
orbs for the dragon nodes.
Am I smart enough to know that Ashron needs to touch these things in order to cast Identify?
Give me an Arcana check!
Because if so, I'm not gonna stop him. 18 plus minus 3, 15.
Yes, you know that the Identify spell requires the touch.
Wow.
Okay. Ooh, this is what would? Okay. I just go to Ashron and basically start scribbling out all the Arcana like runes and stuff.
You speed up the divination ritual?
No, I'm like scratching it out like with my claws.
Oh, you're breaking the ritual.
Yeah, essentially. And I look to Ashron. I would not cast that if I were you, chosen one.
What are you doing? We need to figure out what these orbs do. Zax could be in trouble.
Is there any way that you can do that without touching it? I heard the white one speak to me.
The white dragon or the white orb?
Hard to tell, really.
Wait, I want to go over to one of the other random ones.
Yeah, I want to know what all these things are saying. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Let's get a D10. I'm gonna go to the gold one then.
Okay.
And listen and see if it says anything to me.
Give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Perception. Got so many things open.
If we're not going to use the spell, then we need to get out of here quickly and get back to town.
It promised me power. It told me
15.
that I could use it to help defend my people.
You hear very faint, very like distant draconic whispering as you lean your ear, and you just get hear closer, closer.
I'm like, my ear is up against the orb.
God damn it.
That's what I needed to hear. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh man, that's what I should be doing.
Charisma.
Oh,
save.
please, I want you to fail this. Yes!
Yeah,
2. That's a big old 2.
If anything's a fail, that one would do it.
so bad.
I'm so happy.
At least it's a golden dragon.
Tasty, or Garrick, you hear in your head. You're filled with a sense of duty and honor, and that this is a sacred place, and this is a place that you must defend with your life. For there is no thing of greater importance than this room and the orbs that lie within it. And there are 5 intruders in this room right now.
Oh, fuck.
Well, rest in peace, Garrick.
Intruders! Stop them! Kill them if you must. You hear almost in your own voice, but it's got like a little echoey quality inside of your head.
So I turn to everyone else then, with my axe and dagger out. You all need to go from here.
I was just saying that we needed to leave. I understand. Let's go back to the town now.
Can I get insight checks from everyone but Garrick?
Why not?
It's a 14 for boss.
16.
I heard insight, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's inside.
That's 11. All right.
15 on my end.
Asheron?
16.
Okay. Asheron and Sig, you see there's kind of like this almost over, like the pupils are super dilated in Garrick's face, and when he speaks, there's an odd quality to his voice, and he's no longer standing. When the way he's holding his weapons have gone from at ready to aggressive, and he is looking at you all. And when he said you all need to leave, he didn't mean like we need to leave as a group. He was telling you to get out.
As I'm yelling, I turn, as I'm yelling what I yelled before, I turn and kind of look at him and realize this. And Garrick! Garrick, what are you doing? Put those down.
The town needs defending. You should go back.
Yes, it does. As I do, I walk over to the white orb and I touch it, or I pull it.
Oh
because,
my.
Because that's what I would do, because, yeah.
Oh
Because
my
I
gosh.
wanted, because it promised me power.
Okay, I need you to make a
Wait,
dexterity saving throw.
Do we see him making the
sorry.
obvious gesture? Because, like, I feel like now Sig or I might try to stop him based on what we just figured out.
We're going with the and/or rule here,
All right.
Yep.
not the but.
Is that 9 or 6? Okay, that's just a 6. Plus 2, 8.
You grab your hands on it, and to lift it out, it's super cold to the touch as you feel it like freezing to your scales. And before you can notice it, the mouth just clamps shut on your hands.
Yeah.
And you take 2 points of piercing damage as your hands are now stuck in this closed dragon maw, and you feel them freezing.
Everyone stop touching the dragon orbs!
How do I react to seeing him touch that? What happens in my
Oh
head?
my god.
He just doesn't even register to you anymore.
Okay.
He is persona non grata.
I
Whatever the hell
turn
that
to the
means.
copper dragon
Person of
statue.
non-interest.
I turn to the copper dragon statue and I yell at it in Draconic, just still angry. What does your orb do? Is Zax in trouble? Tell me.
Who are you? Where's Joker?
And silence.
Boss, are we the only people who have any sort of common sense in this group?
Well, I don't know Garrick's. Yeah, that's fair. I don't know that Garrick is mentally incapacitated at the moment.
I did say that he was like gripping his weapons in a weird way.
I mean,
Yeah, or at least
Aggressively.
Did we
Yeah.
see anything else around the statue? Because that's what I was paying attention to previous to any of this happening.
You did not see anything else around the statue.
Okay. There's no like warning or anything about it.
there's no sign that says "Do not touch."
Yeah, do not. You can look, but you better not touch. All right.
No, there was no words, no warnings.
so I don't hear the statue does not respond to me.
The statue says nothing.
Damn.
I think we need to get out of here and find that other
we need
order.
to go, but now Bones is stuck inside this dragon statue.
Hello, I'm freezing here.
That's right. You need to go.
See, this is why I didn't want you to touch any of the gems upstairs. You can't keep your hands off a goddamn thing, can you?
There are too many whispers in your head, Garrick. Take me. Flee.
Oh.
Okay, at least the orb isn't dumb.
We should head back to the town. Be good to see if Zax is okay.
I just am like face palming at this point. Those angry dragonborn face palming
All right,
all the time.
let's get Bones out of the dragon's mouth and into the fire. I don't know.
Does the ice seem like it's slowly coming up on my arm?
No, but you, at the moment, really can't feel your hands.
Let me go see if I can get him out of it.
Can we pry the mouth open?
Give me a strength check.
Anyone have anything for me to bite on? You should cut off my arm.
That's a 14 strength.
As they go to do that,
Not-
I'm going to go to the golden dragon head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to lift the orb out.
You lift out the orb.
Do I see this?
You see him take the orb out.
Hey, Garrick. What you doing, bud?
I mean,
That seems kind of bad, right?
Upon hearing that, I slowly turn around.
I knew there was a way you're gonna make player versus player happen eventually.
Bad how?
We're gonna have to cut Bones' arms off. We're gonna have
I'll
to kill
try to
Garrick.
pry-
we need to leave here as soon as
hold on.
possible, and we don't know what we're going to come across outside. As I'm walking towards the door.
Suddenly, the white dragon's head opens, and
Oh.
Balasar pulls his hands out with the orb in it. And the scales of your hands, from like the end of your form, like the wrist up, are now. You can feel them again, but they are bright pale white, like the white dragon itself.
I'm not blue.
Just your hands.
I mean, when I touch my hands, do they feel frosted?
They no longer feel frosted. They feel normal. They're just white now.
What
And you
the
hear a
fuck?
whisper in your head. Yes, all the power you have. They can be yours, your slaves, your dominion.
Oh God. Is this a voice of my own or?
Give me a charisma saving throw.
God, this one I'm good at, kind of, sort of.
You're proficient in it.
Yeah, touche. 10 plus 3, 13.
You feel like this is a blessing from Ulathar.
Oh, God damn it.
This must be Ulathar whispering to you.
I turn towards both of them and I just say, I'm going, and I draw my sword. And I need you to put both those orbs back where you found them.
Do you not see, boss?
Can you not fucking hear what I just said? Put the orbs back.
Ulathar
with that
speaking
one.
through me.
I don't give a fuck what Ulathar says. You need to put the orb back in the dragon's mouth.
I don't. Did Bones actually get the orb or no?
Yeah, I got it.
Yes, he did.
Is Garrett trying to leave me though?
Yeah, Garrick is like.
I'm
very,
gonna
like,
try to grab.
Yeah,
I
he's like,
grab Garrick by the waist if he tries to walk past me.
How much space is in between?
You just said Ulathar was nothing but shit. Oh my god.
How much space is in
shit,
between
Lord?
me and like the door? Like how? Like what's the setup in the room? Like
I didn't say Ulathar was nothing but shit. I said I don't give a shit about
the door slams shut,
Oh,
and
we're locked in.
you cease hearing the voices in your head, both Balasar and Garrick.
do I still have that sense of duty from before?
No, it's gone. The past few minutes just seem weird to you.
I turn around and look at the statue.
Which one?
The rockin' statue.
It is there. It is not doing anything.
Do I notice anything else weird going on in the room other than the door just shutting?
I'm gonna rush and try to open the door.
I put the orb into one of my like bags that I have, a pouch.
Seems
I'm
not good.
unsure of.
Does the door open, Lashak? Oh wait.
You can't find it. This was a hidden door in the wall. You can't find the mechanism to open it.
All right, now I'm just pounding on the wall angrily.
Put the orbs back, or we might not get out of here.
Gonna agree with that one.
I put the gold dragon orb back.
Oh my god, we're so stupid.
Do I know that wasn't? Do I think that was Ulathar's voice, or this is from Ulathar still, or no?
You think this was a magic trick?
Okay, then with that, I will put it back.
Nice.
As you put it back, the color slowly resumes to your scales. They become blue again.
These are nothing but false lizard men pretending to be Ulathar.
Sig, come over here. See if you can figure out a way to open this door again. We have to get back to Zax.
Okay. I come over and I look at where the door shut. Do I see any sort of mechanisming?
Give me an investigation roll.
I'm gonna look behind the set.
Shit, and it's a 5. Fuck.
You're a little freaked out. You know,
Yeah.
you're kind of trapped in here all of a sudden, and
That's why you don't go downstairs. That's why you don't go in enclosed fucking spaces.
oh god, is Sig claustrophobic?
No, you're claustrophobic. Fuck you.
Oh, great.
Can I walk down the line listening to each?
Yeah, I wanted to do the same.
Give me perception rolls.
You can take one side, I'll take the other. That's a 9.
Which side are you taking?
I'll take the metallic side.
All right, chromatic for me.
I'm gonna pull out
Natural
Morning
20,
Star
oh.
while they're doing this
Jesus.
and banging on the door.
I.
No, like with my Morning Star, Lashak.
Oh, give me a strength roll.
Yeah. That is at 14.
Okay. So you're like trying to lean close, but you're being really careful. Boss is being really careful not to touch the orb. So he like leans, but he like kind of like pulls back. You think you hear something, but you're too like worried about getting in close to do it. Garrick, you lean over close, and you hear that again. Those similar sort of voices, like promising power, promising dominion, promising control, and you notice that there's an actual, very subtle, but there's a second set of whispering coming from underneath it in a language you don't understand.
Can I
Repeat it.
listen? Yeah, can I listen to it and try to like just speak the words out loud, like even not knowing what they mean and
Oh.
basically garbling it out, but like just being like, if you hear someone speak,
Great intelligence roll.
sure,
Please crit it. Got
Alright.
this.
Intelligence.
Oh,
no!
crit it.
Okay, give me a second. Give me
I
a
did-
second.
I did crit. I just crit failed.
The crit success to the crit fail. Oh, it's glorious.
Back to back. Fuck you, roll 20.
We are not doing this good, guys.
Shit.
Are we back in
he
another
starts-
fuck box?
Garrick starts saying things, boss, in really like bad Spanglish Druidic. That basically sounds like he's giving you a weird bean dip recipe.
Okay.
But none of the right words.
Garrick, what are you hearing this?
Underneath, listen close. Underneath the voices from the orbs, there's a second set. Whispers. I can't understand it. There's something else being said underneath. It's almost like an echo off the walls of the chamber.
Now that I know what to listen for, can I like specifically look to hear this?
Perception with advantage.
That's a 21.
Nice.
You mean, yeah, and you hear something like the initial whispering in Draconic, which I don't think you speak.
Right.
And as you listen closer, you hear in Druidic underneath it. It says, "These are not the gift of Rocket. These are fake. Do not touch. Only the copper lies here. And only by speaking the word will it be freed without consequence. The others are in the other temples.
Fuck.
Be careful, child of Rocket."
What do you hear, boss?
All of the orbs besides the copper one are traps. They're tricks. They're sent here to tempt and to distract you from the actual source. The only one that has a real purpose to it is the copper one, which is clearly not here anymore.
You guys at this point hear the redoubling of metal off the stone. Still wailing on the wall.
I want to help. I just gonna go over and try and help get the door open.
I'm gonna do kind of what Sig was doing before. I want to look towards the copper mouth and see, or like the other dragon's mouth, and see if there's maybe like a hidden, hidden hinge where like maybe by taking the orb it was activated that
It
caused
did.
the door to close.
It did say to speak the special word for the copper orb. That the other true orbs are in their own respective temples.
Boss, do you think any of them can speak the druid words, the lizardmen?
I wouldn't know. I mean, the druidic language is pretty well kept secret, but I mean, I didn't even know that there existed a group of them out here in the first place.
A better question is, how did the lizardmen know about it?
Well, we don't even know if a lizardman took this orb. It might have been one of the other elves. They might have survived and taken it to protect it, or it could be somebody else entirely.
All right, enough questions. Questions for later.
We need to get out of here.
It's the lizard men.
Do you know if it's lizard blood?
Do we?
Taste it.
I never thought I would say this, but yeah. Hey, Bones, can you taste that and tell what that is?
Sure, I lick where they're pointing.
You are our lizard dog pet.
Give me a wisdom roll.
Oh. Please be wise.
I am sort of wise.
I hope.
Natural 20!
Oh, yes! Baby! Shit.
So, you tasted this once before, and it was one of the worst experiences of your life. Upon closer look, like this blood is it is straight up cold. It's not even like, room temperature. The last time that you tasted this was when you found and ate a long overly dead elf corpse.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Not pleased by this news.
Oh, you're a fucking asshole.
Where did I lick this? I'm sorry, I don't know where you told me to lick.
It was like the blood trail. Yeah.
Yeah, that came from the copper dragon.
Okay.
Holy shit.
This tastes like you, boss, but older more disgusting.
Well, I'm pretty old. Well, compared to you guys, not compared to elves. I'm pretty old for an elf, but can we please just get the fuck out of this scary ass dragon basement?
I go up and I flip the switch that we can't see and open the stupid door.
If only it were that easy.
Give me a third wall roll. No, okay.
Third one. What about the fourth one?
We don't even go there.
That's dangerous, uncharted territory.
Give me a investigation roll.
Like I said, great
Natural 20.
motherfucker.
Hey!
I opened the goddamn door.
So you begin like, oh my god, he made it happen.
Yeah, he
This is
did.
so
That's-
meta. You're hearing all of this, and you think, oh, well, if this trap built around fake orbs, obviously you could only leave with the real one. And you notice the mechanism, like, and you kind of like walk over and just notice that in the very bottom recess of where the orb sat in the white dragon's head, which Balasar has the orb in his pouch right now, is a small...
I thought he put it back.
No, I
He
put
put
it
it back when you told him it wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed that part entirely. And Garrick, you put yours back too, right?
Oh, yeah.
We all did.
Then there was a click and the door's no longer locked. And
That group was wasted. I hate you. Let's get out of here.
Though, and actually, just in the fact that we reoriented everything, we figured out what was actually going on.
That's
It
true.
actually fixed everything, so it still did its job.
Kargan rolled for plot
Wait, he
device.
really did roll a fourth wall crit.
Yeah, he did.
holy shit, Kargan critted the fourth wall.
I love it.
Oh.
All right, I have taken off at a very fast pace.
Okay.
We gotta move. Oh, it's gonna be a long day.
Before we go, can I track?
Oh, I'm gone.
Okay, I know you're gone. I want to like do a quick check of where this blood spatter went. See if it leads towards the village or away from.
Oh, you'd lose it once you get outside. It is
doesn't
not.
matter.
It is not that long of a run. It's like small drips. Like this is not like an intrusive, like giant trail. It's just enough to have followed downstairs and seems to stop. Once you get outside, there's all the chaos again of
Sure.
all the various dead bodies and everything.
Do we have any other business here, or should we head home?
We are heading to the village now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Montage.
Catch up.
Let me lead the way.
I wanted to bury the elf bodies, but we don't have time for that. So I'm gonna put a pin in this one to come back.
So you guys start hauling. And at this point, it is definitely going to be dark before you get back.
Yeah.
As you're hauling, at this point, it is like after the amount of time you spent in there looking around, investigating, it's like 7 o'clock. It's going to be dark in an hour or two.
I have dark
Take some
vision. I can
torches.
lead us out.
Take
Can
some
I
torches.
lead the way next to boss ranger
Mhm.
stuff? Can't get lost unless it's by magical means.
Oh, this is true.
So the dark-
Luckily, you have a clear trail to follow, and you guys are just pushing your ways through the night. And as you get your way back, hurrying, running past the giant rock, you go back through the trail, and find yourselves back at the empty camp filled with dead lizard men a couple hours later. At this point, it is dark, and there's not even if it wasn't for the fact that you had that trail and the torch, you're not even being able to see the stars from the thickness of the canopy or the moon.
I make no effort to slow down.
If you're not following with Garrick, you're gonna have to make a survival roll at disadvantage or risk getting yourself lost.
Did you guys catch up or no?
Well, you were running ahead of us, so.
I will roll the
ran
survival roll.
like a bat out of hell.
That will be. I am lost.
Oh no.
4. Total?
You guys were like, turning the trail and trying to catch up to Acheron. When it takes a bit of time, just like when it's getting dark, like you have lost sight of Acheron.
He'll find his way back. Gotta hurry.
What? I couldn't see where Acheron went, even with being able to see in the dark.
You can see as if dim light, which means that you can only see a bit in front of you.
Oh, but we have a torch with us.
So you can see a little further, but he took off running, like full sprint.
Did he take
away.
off running without a torch himself?
Yep.
Don't worry,
Son of a
I got an idea. I cast Speak with Animals.
What animals
It's time
are
for our
around?
favorite part of the podcast.
Our weekly segment.
Balasar,
you
speak.
don't target a single animal. with
I
a
can speak
spell.
with any animal, so I'm just walking around asking if they've seen
Yelling.
Oh,
a
God,
goddamn
didn't-
dragon.
He doesn't. You have no dark vision.
No.
Dragonborns have no dark vision.
I assume that I'm smart enough that once I realize
You
I
take a
can't
torch?
see it, I would grab a stick and light it on fire. I have firebolt, so
Yeah.
You just take a
impromptu
stick.
torch.
Yeah, you guys were following the trail of his torch, and then you lost it in some undergrowth at some point. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
casting as a ritual.
all right,
We
so
don't
you
have time
stop.
for that.
You just-
Okay, fine.
we are-
I waste a spell slot.
It's not
Okay.
wasting.
It's not a waste. this is
It's
important.
true. I love talking to animals.
you spot a nearby
Yeah, give me the 411. What sort of animals
right.
are around?
that you can immediately notice there is a this deep in the forest, nocturnal.
Owl.
Please don't, Al.
No.
An owl. There's gonna be bats. There might be a raccoon.
A
Is there-
fox.
A fucking possum.
It's a fox. You notice like it's like peering out as you cast it. I'm gonna say it makes it more animals, so like animals are like, and there's this little fox sticks its head out from under some bush.
Why, hello there, furry one.
Well, hello, good chap.
I was wondering if you saw somebody sort of like me, bigger, stronger, might be chosen. Who knows?
Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, I did see something run by a bit ago, but it rather frightened me, so I ducked into these. There's been so many large, scaly things running through my neighborhood this past day.
My apologies. They're all gonna be gone soon. They're migrating somewhere else. Don't worry about it. Do you think that maybe you could lead us to this bigger, scaly friend of ours? I can feed you.
I do not know where he went. I mean, I suppose I could.
Do you have friends
Get
who might
his
know?
scent.
Do you got like other fox friends?
Give me a persuasion roll.
This is the dumbest.
I hate all of it.
Is that 19 or 16? 16 plus 17.
Oh, well, I do suppose that I could help at least lead you onto the trail of his scent. Yes, well, follow me, but please do not let me get near any of those other large things or whatever it was that was with them. And he just like runs up ahead of you.
I go on all fours in charge.
That was with them. Way to slide that one in there,
I
LeShock.
imagine that both Balasar and the fox are both sniffing on all fours.
Yes.
They go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Boy,
What'd you find, boy? Huh? Did you get the scent?
don't patronize him, Garrick. That's rude.
Perception checks.
Is it from everyone?
That one's
Yeah.
not good. An 8.
Yes. All of you, because you're following along.
Oh, fair enough.
Ah!
Whoa, why did that do that so many?
Whoa.
How many times did you click that button?
I didn't click it. I clicked it one time and then I accidentally held the enter button.
Hospital has 8 eyes.
Wait, let me see. I have 8 eyes. Oh, that's
what
cool.
was
If
that?
you
That
mouse
first
over
one- that
something
first
and
one
hit
was a
enter.
19 for you, 16 from Sig, 17 from Garrick, 12 from Olivier.
8.
You know it.
So he leads up there and runs you around off the trail and through some brush and down near this kind of like rolling hills and trees, and you hear splashing.
Oh, no.
And as you crest the hill, you see Asheron, torch in hand, like walking through this creek, like trying to figure out where to go.
I want to shout towards him in Draconic. Asheron!
I turn back and I yell. I suppose I reply in Draconic, like, hurry up! We have to go!
Hey, chosen lost one, get your ass over here. You're wasting time.
It's this way! And I point to where I was heading.
You're a goddamn idiot. Get over here. The trail's this way.
Alright, I'll accept his logic.
Yes, that works too.
When I walk up, I just like am still like, I guess like I'm afraid, like is the look, and it's not because I was lost, but like we need to hurry. Like I will follow you this time, but we have to go faster.
Yes, we can't waste any more time. We know.
I feed the fox some meat.
The fox eats it, then runs off.
But what did he say? Did he at least say thank you?
Oh no, the 10 minutes was up.
Whatever, let's get going.
He thanks me and Fox.
I'll lead the way again back to the original trail and leave by torchlight.
So you guys
Village.
make your way through, and the travel through the night. By the time you're getting back towards the village, there's a few little tiny lights, mostly from the church/tavern, but most of the, actually it's actually going to be fairly well lit because that's where everyone is, because they haven't all rebuilt their homes yet.
I would like to push us to go to Zaxx's tower and not even like really stop in the town.
As you're going, I need everyone to make a perception check as you're kind of just blowing through town.
Yeah.
That's a natural 1 for me.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a nat one.
22 for
13.
Boss.
13 for
10.
Olivia.
10 total for Asheron.
As you're kind of figuring, just like in the middle of town, boss, you're like, everyone's in such a hurry and it's dark, but you're doing this like, wait, there was not a huge looming like dead looking tree planted in the middle of the city before.
Guys, there's a dead tree in the middle of town.
What do you
No, there's
mean?
not.
What?
No, there's a dead tree in the middle of town, and I point at the dead tree.
There's this 60-foot tall, like thick trunked, sickly looking tree with many branches, no leaves on it whatsoever, or like just like dead leaves standing all around it. And it's just like, it looks like it just somehow appeared here and planted itself in the ground.
I look to Garrick and I tell him, Garrick, you should check on your children. I'm gonna hurry to Zaxx's tower.
And if I can finish my descriptors before people start trying to tell me their actions, there is a long, like, parchment nailed to the tree.
Oh boy!
With written in very fine Elven script.
Yeah.
Well,
What does it say?
I look it up and I start reading it out loud to everyone.
You read Elven?
I read Elven.
I read Elven too.
I read Elven too.
One of the kids I'm raising. Get up here. There.
All right, brag about it. Whatever. What does it say?
It says, greetings, pathetic ones.
Sounds about right.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Soon, the Grayscale tribe will descend upon you to claim your town and your dragon. You have a month for they gather their forces and make their way, carrying upon them their banner of their lizard god Uluthar. Your dragon will not be able to stop them, as they have been given a gift, compliments of his eternalness, Lord Costas. You have 30 days to figure out a meaningful surrender to them. There's no need for unnecessary bloodshed. They want your land, and they want you as slaves, and they want your dragon. Prepare yourselves as you will. Sincerely,
Fuckface.
Andolus the Dread.
Fucking do it! The second you opened, I was like, that's fucking Andalus. Fucking shit.
God, this sucks that we have to kill ourselves.
We're generals, god damn it.
Yeah, this is a problem.
Does anyone?
I have no issue with
I
this.
finished reading. Does anyone know who the fuck Andolus is?
I have no idea.
That's a shitty name.
Well, actually, I might have an idea.
do.
I do.
You know
I definitely have an
exactly.
idea. I know exactly what it is. Fuck. This is not a good thing. I have a very clear idea on who this is.
And, all right, now the shock. I tell Garrick to check on his children, and I hustle my way to Zax's tower.
No, they're fine.
I assume they are, but I'm not. That's me. Acheron is still not convinced that this isn't a trick or something.
And now, boss, as you have looked with your perception from the tree, you notice that like a trail of a calmly walked path into town is just like where there was any form of grass,
Dead.
plant life is just dead and decayed on this clear path walking into town up to this tree.
Well, at least we can see. At least we can see the direction he came from. This is not good.
Oh. Good at all.
Who is this Andolus fucker face?
Yeah, there you go. That about sums it up.
He was once something very good that's been turned to be the opposite, and as evidenced by this tree here, it seems like all of the power that he had in life is now just sort of flipped upside down and has power over death.
Wait, in life? What did he have in life?
He was a druid that is from sort of the lands that I grew up in.
That explains how they knew about the temple.
It explains
wait.
perfectly how they knew about the temple.
When you say in life, are you implying he's no longer in life?
I'm implying that the ways aren't very clear. My fucking chair almost collapsed out from underneath me because that damn bar thing. That was terrible timing. It's not very clear how he or the individuals he was traveling with met their demise, but something happened when the world went to shit. And all of a sudden, he and some others pop up with a lot of power, and not good power, serving underneath a really, really evil creature.
Everyone has heard of Costas.
Okay.
He's basically deemed himself a god and reigns over a large portion of the.
In short, he's one of Costas's generals. So I don't understand how this town has necessarily pissed off a general of a walking death god, but I don't know what our chances are if they've decided to take interest in this place. I mean, I'm willing to put up a fight regardless, but
what you and others would know is that the new gods have no cohesion amongst themselves, and often
everybody's out for their own.
And often use their minions almost in a way of chess.
Okay.
To mess with the board. So rather than invade a territory on their own, they just
cause chaos.
Exactly. Because that sort of shit, those of you who are travelers have witnessed.
Okay.
And those of you who are locals have heard and rumor and tale. Because they all have their own individual territories, but they will attempt to, do something like this to mess with the equilibrium.
So it's looking like a being of great power has decided to mess with other beings of great power, and somehow we get stuck in the middle of it, all end up in an area at the same time, survive through a hurricane, and here you are with a dragon that's soon to be useless, a town that's about to be descended upon by lizards hoping to enslave and, murder and enslave all of us. And, so how do we want to go about defending this place?
Well, I think, there's one other thing. I think if Andolus or whoever this was a druid, then we maybe know how the storm was sent to us. If it wasn't the lizard folk. He probably caused that. 2, he probably's here because of the dragon.
It might not even be a part of the dragon. He's here
He's here for the dragon. It says it here, and it's a being of immense power that
Zax is the only hope for this world for this continent to be fixed. Costas doesn't want anything. I'm familiar with powerful creatures tend to not like other powerful creatures existing.
But the thing with Costas is his power is so greatly outmatches anything Zax would be able to do for a very, very, very long time, potentially ever.
Yes.
If he really wanted to stamp out that dragon.
You underestimate the might of a dragon.
You underestimate the power of a demigod, actual death god that's sitting on another continent that was able to resurrect extremely powerful heroes as his generals.
Here's the thing that makes Zax a target. He owes his allegiance to no one else. And he hasn't reached his full potential. So, he's another piece. He's another opportunity for whoever to gain more power. That's it doesn't... No one bigger watching out for him.
I guess it doesn't really matter what the motivations are at the moment. It just matters how we're going to deal with the situation at hand. We have 30 days.
We leave.
No. We can't.
Why can't we? We leave. We take Zax, we take the town, we go.
Go where? Are you serious right now? Everything outside of here is nothing but a goddamn mess.
It's not better anywhere else.
What of that one place where we were going to heal Zax, bring a medic?
You guys were talking about going... Yes.
Austin Hassan. Yeah, that's what he's referring to.
Ask them.
What of that place?
The place was terrible. I got my mark and I left.
The bigger issue is how do we move the whole village there? Can't. We can move, yes. Zax can move, yes. But there are women and children here who aren't able to do that. And I'm not going to risk losing anyone. Also, that's just running...
If we stay here, aren't we risking losing everyone?
If we run, we're going to lose some, and that's no guarantee that we'll be in a better position. They still have a means to conquer. They still have a means to control Zax or make him not matter.
Zax is strong enough. He'll be able to stand up against anything. I believe in him.
So why run then?
Because he's not strong enough now.
There's also, if they were given the orb, the grayscales were given the orb, what if we went and took the orb from them before they could use it?
The way I see it, we have two options. Either we pick them off and we get the orb back, or we go and get help. Like, I mean, look at us.
Well, who are we going to get help from?
He's right.
The Kolic tribe, of course.
There's just another thing, though,
Come on.
that we need to be careful of.
I mean, this technically is his realm. This island would belong to Kolic.
Oh my
and
God,
his
let's go.
followers.
How aware
sorry,
is
what?
he of... Well, we wouldn't know how aware he is of Elmshire, so...
Shit's
There's
dope.
just one other. Again, there's
You know,
one other thing.
you know
we
of the various warring tribes on the far north and west side of this island.
Even-
the lizard,
Good.
the Grayscales are the largest pack of lizardmen and have been attempting to consolidate other tribes so that they can feel like they can stand up to them.
All right, so what assets do we have going for us? We have some magical gems that can potentially summon some elemental creatures to wreak havoc like it did back in the woods back there. We have a dragon that is injured and they have a way of mitigating. And we have us.
Even with that, that is not enough. We need to first take the orb from them, which will destroy Zax. Even then, our numbers will greatly their numbers will greatly outnumber us. We need outside help.
There's another thing to consider as well. If Costas is undead and his servants are undead, then we're facing enemies over and over again. Just because we kill some lizard folk doesn't mean that we're not going to face them a few days later. We need to be very careful.
Us lizard folk, we are a proud bunch, and they will not accept help apart from you humans. But with us, we can contact this Kolic tribe or this Ossium Hastum. If we do decide to fight, I am of the opinion that we move and relocate, but I will stand beside you if we do.
I'm not leaving Zax behind.
He will come, of course.
I want to make it very clear that the only reason I'm in this town and the thing that I care about most is that dragon's well-being. I too will not leave him behind. If we think we can take back the orb, then I will do that, and if not, I say we run.
Well, we don't even know what the orb necessarily is, so I mean, we'd have to spend a significant amount of time tracking it down, not to mention if it's, depending on how many grayscales there are, if it's in a camp of 200, that's a lot for, you know,
and that's why I
6
say
of us to deal with.
There is no shame in running, Garrick. This home. My mountain once told me, home is where the heart lies.
Heart is where the home is.
Information.
He took a man's home out and ate it, and it was great.
Information to consider. 1, all the town's boats are currently wrecked from so 2.
Dragon's not flying anybody anywhere.
Dragon cannot fly. 3, the Grayscales do lie between their territory lies between you and the Kolic tribes to the
Do a flanking
northwest.
position.
And 3, and lastly, getting to Ossium Hastum would require some form of boat travel. So either you would need to find a boat, rebuild a boat, or somehow contact somebody with a boat.
We have a month.
You have a month.
Supposedly.
Is this a long month? Like going 31 days, 32 days, or is it just 30 days?
Oh,
is
come
it,
on,
is it
is
a
there
short
like a-
month? Is
Is there
it
like a calendar or
February?
something, LaShawn?
Yeah, is it
Oh,
February? Do
I mean, can we
28 days?
reschedule this later?
It is,
This is
you
a
know
real
what?
bad
No,
month.
no, fuck you. It is currently a full moon right now.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
Wait, I
So
thought we
you
couldn't
have-
see by
so
the
next
the
folder.
Now you can because you're in the middle of the fucking city.
City.
Yeah, city.
I swear to God, if I acquire some extra planar pen pals that goes nowhere, I'm gonna be really pissed.
So
God damn it. Fourth wall breaker. Motherfucker.
I've said my piece, and I'm gonna turn and now I guess I won't be hustling, but I'm gonna walk to Zax's cabin for the night to inform him
Okay.
of what happened here.
So it's you guys are all exhausted.
Yep.
You have hauled ass through there. So Asheron's gonna go tell Zax. I'm gonna say that Bones and Garrick will go and tell the Hammer and the Lizard Folk, and the rest will inform Serenly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the tribe, and after that's all done, I'm going to do a ritual and consume the hand of the mountain.
Okay.
Just
So
so you know.
what we're going to do say is that there's going to be a council called of everyone meeting that you guys are coming together, and so where we're going to resolve this game is that next week is going to at dawn we plan to say from Critical Role to meet everyone up and discuss the options and the fate of Elmshire.
It's really good. My broken jaw will be taken care of before we have to have a long talking session.
So that is where we're going to end tonight's session with everyone going and thinking hard on their options. And in preparation of that, we will see you all next week. Everyone can go ahead and stop their audio and export it. And
Man, I really wish we could have gotten those elves a day sooner. Oh, they took out so many lizards.
Dude, okay, so like out of character question asking, did fucking Andolas literally just walk into the village, raise a big
Planted
giant
his
dead
tree. No, that's his staff.
I can you let me finish like my dissertation before you start like shitting all over it?
I'm not okay. Sorry.
Planted the staff, made the tree, left the note, and then traveled through the portal out of the town.
I like that he just Martin Luther is that shit. He's just like walked up and pinned a note to the tree.
And fucking portaled out through the tree. The dead tree.
pretty
yeah.
spot on. That's definitely Indolus.
What a cunt.
No one was there to see him, but he flipped both of his fingers to the sky. Fuck you. And just like back dove into the tree. Almost definitely.
Killed so many elves.
I still can't believe we tied this all together like this. You're an asshole, Lashak. You're such an asshole. You're such a fucking dick.
Only just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. Only now just getting
Why did
started.
Indolus have to be the first one? Aw.
because it made the most sense.
It did
does.
make
I
really
know.
good sense.
You literally have an ability to fast travel in hand.
Oh, and not to mention, like, it sets up fucking. It just sets the shit up really well. I'm
I
fucking
can't
pissed.
wait till we
Because
see the
because who's going to be the one that's going to be best dealing with antagonizing the lizard folk?
someone who actually knows the culture in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And what do the lizard folk want? How do we get it to them?
I pretty much.
Oh, ancient druid secrets.
I'm feeling very cheered right now. I like tell the shock. I was like, oh yeah, the only thing that Astron really cares about in this town is Zax, and Zax is like the whole reason I'm here. And Shock's like, perfect. I definitely won't acknowledge you in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Oh, I am very excited for this campaign.
I'm so fucking
Out
upset.
of character, I want to chop down that tree.
Yeah, I did too.
Break his staff.
Good luck.
Boy. Whew. Did
Honestly, the issue with that tree too is he can come back through it any fucking time he wants.
Oh, and then out of character, I really want you guys to convince me that we should go on a mission to like Special Ops SEAL Team 6 the lizard folk before they get here. But Astron's
we're not going
like,
to kill every single lizard folk straight up.
I know,
No.
but we can get
and
the
also
one
they're
with the
just
orb.
gonna, and also probably just raise them from the grave too once they're dead.
We
You're
don't know
assuming
if he has that sort of power.
I'm
that
assuming,
he's here.
You're also
I'm
assuming that
assuming the worst.
That's fair. You're also assuming that he actually is sticking around and being part of it. His note said that the grayscales would be coming.
Oh, please.
That's
I
true.
want
Yeah.
Endolus to be the big villain of this side of the arc, and we have to kill him. Or
Yeah,
try to.
I am assuming everything's bad.
Assuming everything's bad.
I can just
Yeah,
imagine
Everything is a fool.
like each arc has like one of us as a general that we have to confront, sort of like a video game in a way.
Oh God.
This is like fucking Scott Pilgrim, but it's our lives.
Yeah.
Your evil exes.
Yeah. Our evil ex characters.
Oh man, yes, I get to be Kieran Culkin then. I don't have any X's. It's perfect.
So I take it me having my hand in the white dragon's mouth didn't level me up to 20.
It did not level you up to 20.
Oh dang it.
Did
You
we
actually
level
went
up?
back down to level 1.
There were other ways that those were, especially if you left with those orbs, shit was gonna go bad for you.
Oh yeah.
I was also, after we figured out that when Shira said something about them being fake, I did almost smash every single one with my Warhammer, or my Morning Star. I think that probably would have also been bad, but it would have been real satisfying.
They're fake artifacts, but real magic items.
Yeah. Would have been very probably hard to smash them, I guess. Oh boy.
That was fucking. I don't want this to end right
Thank you,
tonight,
Sean.
but I got
that
it.
was awesome.
Thank
Very
you.
much like because we've been waiting this whole time. Like, how is the old like you've given us hints of like what's happened and where characters are, but now it's like it's a direct tie into the previous campaign.
Oh, I don't think
It's
you
the
wanted
most
to.
annoying sort, and I like it.
No, Leftino, there is no evil Haser that we know of, at least.
Haser was not present.
Yeah.
He did not die with the rest
Sarah
of
got
them.
out.
He was one
Yeah,
of the
no,
lucky
Nobody
few.
truly knows the fate of Haser.
Ooh, that gets me really excited.
My
I would
balls
love-
are still light.
fucking Haber comes
Actually-
in as an old ass man.
Latino
so
makes a
old.
good point, which is the best part of this campaign will be Lashak having to do the voices of everyone else's character.
Oh my god, yes.
You'll have to be.
Yes.
I don't know if I can be quite as pumped and ass as Blackhawk can as Andolus. I certainly can't do the voice right.
That's okay. I don't think I'll
Can't
hold
wait.
it.
That's
It's okay. I can make it sound
That's
fucked up because he's
okay.
undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
He doesn't even have a lower jaw. It's just being telepathically.
I am not looking forward to the rest of the like evil undead squad.
The rest of our T-Fabs and the evil X's.
I also feel like Endolus made sense for another reason that since
Oh my
the
God.
small hints we've picked up on, he probably is the closest tie to anybody in this group.
You would be surprised.
Well, sorry. Yeah. I guess I mean that surprises the I got it.
God, I am so worried about my character.
I fucking
Like-
love this game.
My character had
Oh.
low-key like potential to fuck days up. Oh,
I can just see him just like singing as like tons of like undead skeletons are dancing to his tune.
you
it's
just sing us
not-
out of existence. This is great.
Oh no, you're gonna banish one
I-
of us too.
He's got
I'm actually
like,
picturing.
oh, the spell list he has. We are so fucked.
I'm
But
picturing the
on
Endolus
this note,
Hey,
I
and
am gonna
what Phil wanted
say,
to be.
that you are all now level 3.
Oh, thank
Okay.
God.
I also want to say this works out too because I eventually become a walking spell resistant
Hey, I'll take it.
battery for everyone.
So let's see them hit dice rolls.
I got it.
Oh wait.
Wait.
How do you do this?
You just click hit dice.
Ay.
I hit
Which means
dice?
I'm at 30
on,
HP.
right?
Hey,
Hey,
I need
what
to
up?
Roll that max HP when I can. That's not
I got
good.
me a 10.
look, these are all fucking glorious rolls so far. Who's gonna?
Oh god,
I rolled
why'd
a
you say
3
that?
with shock. Come on.
We only roll one of these, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
SpaghettiOs. Oh shit.
I rolled below average.
So all that's left is no. Oh, I mean, hey, Garrick still rolling.
I rolled a 9 there.
Damn.
I've rolled the first one. I rolled max, and I just rolled one less. I have 20 HP right now.
You're the -2 con modifier, so yeah, you rolled it. Yeah, I mean a 3 on a D6 is still pretty.
What's everybody's?
Well, no, because if I
Max
roll
effort.
less than that, don't I get like to basically take the higher average of before?
And if it's in the if it's in the lower end, you've
Right,
gotten
so-
1 more hit point.
I rolled the
Fuck
worst
off.
possible number I could net hit point.
Everybody else rolled pretty
Yeah.
upper tier. Let's see here.
No one else is trying to play a D6 hit die melee.
A 7 on an 8, an 8 on a 10, a
9 on a
5
10.
A 5 on 8, 9 on a 10. Yeah.
Can
an
I
8 on a 10, yeah.
between these sessions now also collect Asheron's studded leather armor and equip that?
Yeah, we're gonna say you're in this downtime because now everyone's hitting their archetypes.
Yeah, buddy.
That means Olivier gets to pull out the business.
Yeah, he's got guns. Oh, that's gonna be dope.
So
Is
I
that
have a
what you're
decision
naming your
point.
gun? Business?
No,
The business.
The business.
Like you got to give him the business, baby. Come on.
no, it's
No,
house
it's
call
just-
and it's house call and second opinion.
House call and second opinion.
yeah.
Already named.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Yeah, no,
god.
it's just the stakes are just serious enough to pull them out because those are not things that you generally want to wave around in front of the public.
Not
That
usually,
sort of
no.
technology is very taboo.
Games.
Do you just
House
edit your
call.
armor class in Roll20, or is there like a place that you add armor?
Added it as far as I'm
Okay.
aware.
Yeah.
Um,
So I I was pretty firm in it before, but the more that like we start to develop the character, I have to decide. So I was gonna go thief, but swashbuckler is also seeming tempting. I don't know enough about it, so I might do some research.
Yo, it's if you have really good charisma, it's a pretty good class as well.
I don't know if my Christmas
Because it uses a lot of your charisma bonuses for stuff like initiative and another ability it has.
Let's see, my charisma's only a 14.
it's not bad at all.
That's that's pretty good.
My gun's gonna shoot everybody in the face.
I tried to look for the actual Sword Coast ruling on it, and I couldn't find it.
Oh, look at me. I have 3 spells I can cast now.
Nice.
What are you looking for the Sword Coast? I have that book on here.
Swashbuckler.
Just
I
the
just wanna
class.
Yeah. I think I'll probably commit to Thief, but Swashbuckler seems interesting going with the big damn heroes thing, and it would lead me even further away from the stereotypical, like, I'm a rogue.
You're trying to buckle
Here you go.
myself.
There,
I
we
think-
have
I
it.
think
We
I
have it
found
on the
it for
Google
you.
Drive. We have it on the Google Drive.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm
Thank
almost
you.
there too.
if
I
you
already
make a melee
linked it
attack
to
against
him.
a creature, the creature can't make.
All right. Well, I'm going to end the audio or the stream right now, just so people don't have to listen to us do this. So
Aww.
Yeah.
I will
You basically get the mobile feat
see
for
you guys
for free.
next week.